Hey, yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome to Reflections of a DJ, the R.O.A.D podcast presented by DJ City and Beat Source. I'm one of your hosts, DJ Crooked. I got DJ Never here.
Yo, what up?
I got DJ D Miles.
What's good, what's good?
I got Jamie the Great.
Yeah.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the 200th episode.
The
The 200th episode of R.O.A.D podcast.
God damn it. It's
The
been
big 200.
Yes.
Is there another DJ podcast that has reached
200.
the lengths of 200 episodes? I think not.
Name it.
Talk
Can't
shit,
name
man.
it.
We are the first.
We have conquered. We landed on the moon first.
Nobody fucking with us.
So, whoa.
Whoa,
shit.
Jesus.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
The New York just
The
came out.
Bronx came out of nowhere.
I
Huh?
love when
Sorry.
Never gets angry black man, you know. When Never gets an angry black man
let me
mode.
calm down.
The
down.
Black Panda.
Yeah. I like it. We got a special guest here,
Yes.
Yes.
and he's been avoiding us for the past 4 years. We've done this
Since
podcast.
we started this shit.
So this, wait. So this guest is actually a really good friend of everyone here.
Everybody,
Yes.
Yeah, and he's a good friend of us.
Yeah.
Very good.
Right.
Yeah.
Years back.
But he moved to Hollywood and he just changed. You know what I mean?
Just a little bit. Not much. But,
He moved to Hollywood and he changed. He was
It
in
happens.
Vegas. He
It
was a
happens.
Vegas
Yeah,
dude.
that
Oh,
was
right?
you mean because he lost drastic weight?
No, but that was later. Then he
later.
changed it. See, there's been different phases of this person. So I'm curious because I don't the way this person is now. I don't know what phase we're in. You know what I'm saying?
Just like Marvel.
So I'm gonna get to know him a little better now because the person that I knew when I moved out to Vegas. I think he's sitting here.
He's somewhere here.
Well, half of him is sitting.
Yeah, half of him is sitting here. You know what I'm saying? But yo, he's a very good friend of mine, of us, of
Yeah,
ours.
ours.
Everyone,
Yes.
man.
He's I'll say that again. He's a very good friend of ours,
Yes.
right? He's a Vegas staple. I put
Yeah.
him up there with like, you know, what is there? There's
The Mount Rushmore.
There's Frank Sinatra.
there's Frank
Sinatra.
Sinatra. Who's the Liberace
Chill.
guy? Who's the Donkashane? Who sang Donkashane?
Oh,
Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton.
There's
Yeah.
Carrot Top,
The Rat
Yeah.
Pack.
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones, and then there's
And then there's this
DJ
guy.
5.
Yes.
Yes.
DJ 5, what's up, man?
Yo, man. You guys ran out of guests. What up, man?
What's
Thanks
good,
for having
man?
me.
No.
Finally.
It's good to be here.
Is it?
You guys tracked me down.
Wait. Why have you been avoiding us?
For real. You
Why-
listen
what's
to us. He listens to us every week. But he
I
avoids
enjoy
us.
the podcast. I was telling you guys.
You listen to the podcast?
I listen to a lot of podcasts. Yours and, our other homies, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't like talking on it.
Why is that?
I'm just quiet. I'm
you know-
shy.
I'm shy. That's his game.
See,
bro.
there was a thought in our head that it was like there was a beef.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Fuck
But it
those
seemed
dudes.
like there was a beef because the problem, instead of him just being like, well, so wait. When we first started the podcast, right?
Yeah.
I made the mistake of having Jamie initiate the introduction, the invite to have you on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you could easily blow off Jamie, right?
Yeah.
You could just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could just tell him, yeah,
I
you know,
got
like
you. Let's link up.
2 weeks and shit, right? Or
Lunch.
like, yeah, I'm busy this week. This month is no good. Yeah, you can do that to him. But then, Never did it, right? Never, you reached out,
I reached out once.
and then he dissed you, right?
No. I think we
had set a date.
set a date
Yeah, but
and
then he
something
made
came
some-
No,
up.
it was supposed to be you and Deluxe.
Yeah.
And then Deluxe backed out.
Yeah.
Something happened and you had to cancel.
Yeah. And then it just never.
So from our perspective, what it looked like was
Fuck
they,
those dudes.
they were just like, why are we gonna go on their podcast when we're gonna start our own?
Oh, yeah. So they start their own.
So they avoided us
No.
for a
it
year,
definitely wasn't that.
and then they were just kind of like, let's just avoid their podcast and then launch our
Let's do our
podcast.
shit.
The fourth meal.
fourth
You know what I
meal.
mean?
That's the fourth meal.
No,
And then let's get every guest that they had on.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't that at all. No, we're just like busy, doing like HMC stuff and just still DJing.
What is that called? I don't know. We gotta bleep
HMC.
that out, right?
That's the bleep.
Oh, shit, yeah, man.
We gotta clear the check over here, Five.
No, all good.
No, by the way, congratulations
Yeah,
with
man.
you guys.
No,
with
thank
that.
you.
It's been
Yeah,
going
man.
on. I remember you when you were talking about all that shit from the jump. But we can't talk about it too much.
Yeah,
Go
all
ahead.
good.
So
Respect.
You guys were busy, right?
I'm just busy, and then we're just on the road.
That's some LA shit, right?
All
Yeah.
the road.
We should grab lunch.
Let's catch up soon.
Yeah. But that's
If
what,
you were like, yo, we should grab lunch, probably could have, caught.
that's what he told me. Let's grab lunch first. I was like, sure.
So wait, you just get nervous, you don't want to talk or some shit, or you? Because the thing is, you are a well of information. You know that, right? So wait,
That boy knows everything.
so this is why he doesn't want to talk, because he knows we know too much about this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Me and Ross won, right? We have, I forgot what his name was. The guy from Game of Thrones, the bald dude. Lord Varys?
Yeah, Varys.
Lord Varys.
Oh yeah.
DJ 5 is the Lord Varys of the DJ world.
yeah.
Like, he knows everything.
Yeah.
Well, we
Like-
used to be in that other group chat,
Yes.
the
So we had a group chat.
NYLV.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the group chat was me, you, Ross One, Neva, and Sean Perry. That was the group,
yeah.
That was the group chat.
That was the original?
That was the original.
That was the original 5, okay.
And we'd be like talking about, yo, did you hear what happened to Blase Blah, right? And then everyone was like, yeah, I heard this. And then 5 would like
You guys are all wrong.
he would like do research in like 8 other group chats.
You're a group chat
And then he would
whore.
circle back and he'd be like, no, this is what happened, you know? Like,
See
this
what
is-
happened.
this is
was.
what happened.
Yeah.
But like he has spies everywhere, like Lord Varys in Game of Thrones.
Motherfuckers just tell me shit,
No, yeah.
and I don't even ask them.
They talk to the
like,
shy one.
like
over
I'm
here.
telling no. It's like the busboy at Tao.
Yeah.
The waitress at Marquee,
Yep.
right? It could be anywhere. It could be the hostess at, STK.
Yeah.
He gets all the information, and then he has spies even in Scam Artist Agency, right? So he knows how much my rate is,
I don't.
how much at the
Everybody,
time
yeah.
Vice's Ross's weight. So he knows and he gauges, he's like this well of information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That boy knows. Yeah.
That's why he can't. That's why when he comes on a podcast like this, he has to hold back all the shit that he knows in his head and be like, and then lie in camera and be like, yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that shit. When in actuality, he knows exactly what the fuck is going
Everything,
on
yeah.
with that shit. That's a little
Somewhat,
to do with
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Close.
Maybe some factual, man.
There's some facts in there.
5, man.
But we finally got him.
Finally.
But do you know why we finally got him?
Why?
Because I reached out.
Oh, yeah.
Do you understand?
You're the missing piece,
Yeah.
man.
I'm the executor because he knows if he tries to do that shit that he did to Neva and Jamie, I would blow his shit up so bad. And I put the pressure on. I was like, yo, we're going to make you the 200th episode.
You can't pass.
Yeah,
that,
I
right?
couldn't. I was like, I couldn't turn it down.
Yeah.
I give it 5, man.
The honor of being on
Yeah.
this shitty podcast.
No. I'm a fan.
I can't lie. He does support us a lot, though.
Gets me through my workouts and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That boy run.
Road trips.
It's just another way for him to gather some information.
Like, huh?
Or be like,
Nah.
or he'll be jogging and be like, yeah, they got that all wrong.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. But he doesn't hit me. He doesn't tell me like, yo, you got this wrong. He just
He knows.
No, if I hit the cookie, be like, yo, yeah. You just need to come on and like get the facts straight.
he just basks in his knowledge of information. He's like running the fools.
Peasants. They wish they knew the real.
my God.
Fucking 5,
Oh man. So wait, you know 5 the longest.
I have, yeah.
Not like just a few months. Actually, I met you before. I met you before.
No, nah.
No
I met
way.
you when I first moved out here.
2002.
No,
No,
but
2003.
I met Crooked when you came out to do a guest spot.
But that was after him.
I met you in Foundation Room.
Yeah.
And this is before he came out
Oh
here.
shit, that's right.
Yeah, like
I met you
2002,
through
2001.
Justin
or two, right?
Hoffman.
Yeah, because me and Justin used to do the hip hop room at
Exactly.
Foundation,
Yeah.
Shangri-La.
Yeah.
Justin Hoffman.
Yeah.
He hates us.
Yeah. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
I haven't
Hi,
seen him.
boo.
I haven't seen him in so long.
Wait, how did y'all meet? Because I feel like we all
well, it's
have,
like-
everyone has a story of how they met 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Everybody.
remember the first time I met you. You was rocking Invisu jeans.
Wow.
And I had just moved to Vegas. There was no place to get that shit from.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, yo, where you get them shits from, man? And he was like, oh, I go to LA and
Yeah,
do my
yeah.
shit. So that was like the first time I met you.
Yeah.
And that was at Foundation Room.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah,
And then also you was working a hip hop site,
yeah, yep.
and I should see you there.
Shout to Warren Peace
Warren
and Pizzo.
Pizzo.
Yeah.
What were you doing at hip hop? No, Vegas doesn't talk about hip hop side enough,
Yeah,
right?
dude, it was the mecca for all fucking, you know,
That was the only
all
place to get records.
DJs. Yeah, it was on Maryland.
That and Big B's. You go to the
Big
hip hop
B's,
site, then you go to
right
Big
across
B's.
from
Big B's, you get,
UNLV.
you know, all like the classics.
Exactly,
Like, you know,
yeah.
you go digging for like used records.
Yep.
Yeah, but what do you call it? Hip hop site is the Fat Beats and Turntable Lab of Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
at one point they surpassed them. Like they had everything.
Oh,
you know,
really?
Because they were online too.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, because they were the first ones pushing online, kind of, right?
Well,
Them in DJ City, I think, right?
no.
Nah,
I
this
don't
is
know.
before DJ.
No, they're on Sandbox
Sandbox.
and Hip Hop Site, like shipping records, you know, online record
yeah,
sales,
yeah.
like not MP3s. So yeah, but
So
then
you were shipping.
yeah, it started out at Warren Piesel's at Piesel's garage. He had a hiphopsite.com. He was doing blogs about he would write about like albums and artists and whatever, and then
Yeah.
he started selling records, and then start from like 10 records to like 100. So remember Revise?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Revise.
Revise ago brought me
He
in.
was,
Like,
he
yo,
was like the nicest hater, right?
yeah, the best way to describe him. Yeah, that's my homie. I haven't seen him in a while.
Because
But
he was so nasty. Like he would scratch and mix so dope.
yeah, but he but never DJ'd.
Yeah.
Like he just did his thing. Like I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck he does.
Damn.
But yeah, he brought me in. We're in the garage for like a couple years, and then the business grew. Then they got the shop on Maryland, and then
What were you doing? You were like in shipping? You were like packing shit?
yeah, I was
I
just
just see him
shipping,
like opening boxes and stacking
They-
records.
but doing all that, fucking around in the back.
But I heard you were like the worst worker, weren't you? I heard like you just smoke weed and just like hang
Yeah.
out.
I was doing customer service.
You doing customer service?
The shy
Bro,
boy.
It's
I mean,
a
it
fucking
was-
problem right there already, man.
So
They were paying you?
oh yeah, and half records, half fucking
Cash.
money, yeah, half cash. But yeah,
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
so that's how I met like all these cats. I was doing customer service.
So when you moved out here in what, 2002?
2003.
2003. But you were coming here monthly
In 2002.
in 2002.
Yeah.
Did you meet him then?
No, I didn't meet him until like 2003.
And what was he doing? He was shipping
No.
at hip hop site?
Like I said, I first met him in Foundation Room.
Yeah.
And then from there, I saw him at Hip Hop Site.
Yeah,
And he was working.
He was working. He was stacking records, opening boxes.
yeah, it was.
The
I'll be out
records on the
front, like
shelves.
I'll be out front, like fucking selling CDs
Yeah.
and shit.
Oh wow, that's crazy, man.
But it's crazy because you came out to do Light too, right?
Yeah.
I was the original Sunday resident.
I know that, yeah.
And I
actually have
bombed.
that in my notes. I want to ask you about that.
I bombed so hard that they never brought me back.
So thanks to you, I'm out here. So I
And
should be thanking you.
Thanks to me, you, Eddie,
Yeah.
all got flown out.
Exactly, man. I owe
So
five.
this is what happened.
my career.
So wait.
I was not ready. That was like the big leagues. I was not ready.
How was it back then, though?
It was wild because like, I met Sean Christie and Justin at Hip Hop Site. So they came in. I was like fucking around on like, we had like a DJ setup. I was playing shit. They're like, oh dude, like we're looking for a Sunday hip hop. We're doing hip hop night on Sunday at Light. You just come do it. Whatever. We're looking for a resident. I'm like, cool. Yeah, I'm down. It was like that.
Yeah.
So Sunday, whatever, like a month later, didn't know it was the grand opening. Talking about like Leo,
Yeah.
Jordan,
All the big stars
Yeah.
at the time.
I'm thinking hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So I was playing like no, because I came up under Warren, so I knew like all the club shit already because I was opening up for him at R.O.A.D and all that. So I brought a hip hop crate and like R&B crate. So like the first, whatever, like 10 to 12, I was playing like Sade and like all these like soul joint remixes and shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, like pick it up. So I'm like, so I started playing like all the at the time Jiggy stuff.
Yeah.
So like one comes around, I'm like, and dude, this is on like a rotary mixer. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is this? And like dude, it was a nightmare. I was like so nervous. I didn't even have a drink. Andrew comes on and yells at me.
Oh,
It's like,
man.
oh, we need to play. Can you play house? I'm like, house. It's
Andrew
like, yo-
Sasson?
Yeah, Andrew Sasson. Asked for house music. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't play house music. Like, you want a hip hop night?
Yeah.
So within like a half hour, they got some dude that came in to play house, and he played the rest of the night.
Oh wow.
And that was it. I never picked up my check. I was like, fuck that place. I'm never going back.
Damn. Wow, man.
Humble beginnings.
Did you ever come back to Light? And that was it was when it was in the Bellagio.
Yeah. I came back to
Yeah,
like
you
hang out.
DJed.
Yeah.
No, you've DJed there after that.
No.
You never DJed?
Never.
Like,
Not till it was Bank.
Never. Not till it was. Well, I did Jet.
Oh, yeah.
Like here and there, and then Bank.
Yeah. Oh,
So
shit.
it came around full circle. I was playing in LA at AV. Andrew comes
Andrew
up to the booth,
Sasson. Yeah.
asks for like Paul Johnson, Get Down. You guys were just
Rest
talking
in
about that.
peace.
Rest in
Rest
peace,
in
Paul
peace.
Johnson.
Yeah.
He asked for like that song, and so I went to a house set, and Suja was there, and Suja's like, "Oi, this is my favorite DJ ever." And Suja's like, "You remember you fired him like the first day at Light?" He obviously he doesn't remember.
Yeah.
And from that day, and Suja hits me the next day. He's like, "Yo, Andrew offered you a residency at Bank on Sundays." So I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "All right, dope."
That's crazy.
That was
That's
wild.
like really full circle though.
Yeah.
Well, when was
crazy.
that? That was like 2008.
No, that was like
When did Bank open? Like 2007.
it was like later. It was like I thought Bank was done, to be honest. So I came in on like maybe the last 5 years.
Okay.
So then
You came in like what, maybe 2011 or 12?
yeah, around there.
Yeah, because I remember the Sundays. This was before Dre's started
Yeah.
doing. This was before Dre's opened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the party on Sundays. Was Bank on Sundays with
Yeah.
5. And I remember that shit was crazy. Like, they
Oh,
would
yeah,
have
yeah, on
performers,
Sundays, the
everything.
Bank, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought Bank was a rap, and then it was, we held on to that party for like 3 years, and they closed like after like.
Yeah.
Cause
Once
yeah.
Dre started hitting, it was like
Yeah,
a rap for
yeah.
them.
Wait,
Yeah.
did they take you from? Did they take you from Body
No,
English?
Body English
This was
was
way
done.
before Body
Yeah.
English. I mean, after Body English.
I was still
This
doing.
way after,
I was like
right?
at Vanity Fridays and some shit.
Oh yeah. Vanity was such a weird club
Yeah.
in the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yo, so like, you met him. So that was how you met, basically.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then I met you at Foundation Room too, and then I was like, who's this dude? Like, I'm gone for like a
Who's this
week.
other Asian dude in town?
I'm gone for a week. This
Replace
dude's like
me.
doing my slot.
Taking my spot.
But then no, and then we.
I took his slide at Foundation.
No, you did
Oh.
like you filled in, right? Like I was gone or some shit, and you did like Monday. I remember
Did I?
because they like Justin told me, yeah, this kid Crooked came and did a set. He killed it, whatever. But I met you again. Remember we used to do those DJ dinners.
Yeah, I hated those DJ dinners.
No, it was dope though. It was so organic when you first started.
Oh, it was organic for me first
Because it was
I
like-
mean, before Tracy Lee started coming through.
No, she was.
She was part of it?
She was part of it, but
Y'all remember Tracy Lee?
yeah. She
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
Napkin nights.
Well, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's
Nights.
the Napkin Nights girl.
So no, it was me, Shecky, Justin, Eddie.
I was Eddie.
You?
Was there? Yeah.
I think it was just us, like the core
Yeah.
group.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we started going to Roku like
Yeah.
once a week.
That's right. Yeah.
And then Roku, and then we would switch around. And then for like after like a few months, one time we pulled up and there was just so many random people there.
Yeah.
And that's when like I think we
That's
deaded
what,
it.
I think. Yeah.
But it was cool though. It was like
The
kinda
beginning
like
was good. It
The
was
beginning,
fun,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like the one big one, right? Was like Homicide, AM,
That one was at
all of us
Stack.
Stack.
Yeah.
In the Mirage.
That was like one of the last ones where there was one where like Michael Toast was there and like a bunch of random.
I have
like,
a picture of like all of us.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
one before AM.
Yeah.
It was Toast, Homicide,
Wow.
Scissor, Viz,
Yeah.
Riz.
Oh, I remember, yeah, because you were at one, and it was a Stack. And I remember I was sitting with Riz, and I didn't SZA. I didn't really know you back then.
Yeah.
But I remember like you did the rub, and like I used to play like, I had that on CD. I used to play like that Jay-Z remix you did, or the
Bonnie and Clyde.
the Bonnie and Clyde.
mashup. Yeah.
With the Arrested Development. Yeah.
But I remember like Sis was like shitting on you, so I'm like,
Yeah.
so I'm saying like, oh yeah, fuck that guy, Crooked.
Well, you know why, right?
yeah.
Wait, why? I don't know this story.
This goes back to New York.
Let's
Yeah,
go back to
some-
New York. His boy was DJ Finesse, who's like an insane DJ,
Yeah,
and I looked up to him so much. But it was like he was on vinyl, and he was doing a Sunday night in New York at the spot called One, and it was a big Sunday night party. But it was the time when you had a house DJ and a hip hop DJ.
Yeah.
So they probably paid the house DJ like 400, 500. They paid the hip hop guy 400, 500. And they went back and forth. And I was like the Serato DJ, the new Serato DJ who was doing both.
Yeah.
And I could get paid $750. You feel me? So so they heard me at PM and they're like, let's give this dude a shot.
Yeah.
So I said, well, before I start or do the shit, can I check out the party the week before? So he's like, yeah. So I went to the party a week before, and I heard and I didn't know Finesse was there, and I was like, oh man, he sounds amazing. And then Finesse just sees me talking to the promoters, so
man.
he in his mind he said Crooked came here and undercut everyone. You know what I'm saying? When in actuality I was getting more than him, but I wasn't getting more than both of them.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So then I ended up doing it, and then they just had me every week, and he lost that residency. And then SZA was like, fuck that.
Like you had that whole crew hating you.
Yeah, so
SZA,
like
Scribble.
So this is what happened too. They fucked up on the flyer, and they said DJ Crooklyn.
Oh man.
Oh no.
So then Riz was like, yo, why is he changing his name from Crooked to Crooklyn and then taking our boy's spot? You know, like it was like, so they was just like, and these are like dudes that I look up to.
Yeah.
You know, like New York idols to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they would just show up and they would just stand in front and just like, I know they're just listening and critiquing every transition. You know what I mean? And then so like I'm just DJing, and then I think Scissorhands went to like the promoter and he said, yo, I'm gonna get this Sunday residency back from my boy and the whole crew. So I'm gonna DJ next Sunday for free. And then after that, you decide who you want. Right?
Yeah.
So then Scissorhands did the next Sunday for free. And he did dope. But they were just like, yeah, that was dope. Like, but we're bringing back Crooked. Like, it's all good. You know what I mean? But it was just that. And then ever since then, they just thought like, fucking undercutter. Fucking Crooked's an undercutter. He's a fucking, douchebag. And then the only time me and Scissorhands squashed it was at, I think it was a scam. It was a scam thing in Miami during like Ultra or what was it, music conference?
Yeah, music
Probably.
conference, yeah, probably.
And it was Live, and Scissorhands couldn't get in,
And you got him in.
and I got him in, and he's like, "Oh, you're not that bad. Like you're alright, you're alright." Like he's like, "I thought you was a fucking dick, and you're cool." And I was like, "All right, man. Like it's all good. It's all good." But yeah, that's why he was hating. on me.
That's crazy.
I knew, I kind of knew the backstory, but
Yeah,
it was pretty
you
funny.
knew, but yeah,
Of course you knew.
No, later though, down the line, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
at first I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with that dude, man. That he's shady. But then like when you started all hanging out
Oh,
more.
so you thought I was shady too?
Oh yeah, because I didn't know.
Scissorhands,
But
yeah.
then we all started hanging out more and
Yeah.
like going out, and we're like, okay, like that's Crooked's the homie.
Do you remember when we used to call people the homie, like they were cool?
Yeah,
but then,
yeah, the homie.
But then the homie became like,
Yeah.
watch out for him.
Yeah, oh, that's the homie right there.
So like in the beginning, it used to be like, yo, that's the homie, man.
Well, you guys thought it was like a LA thing, like a West Coast thing, right?
Yeah, because you did it, and I was like, I don't know what that shit is. Like that's
yeah,
the homie.
I don't know. It's just like
But then he was like, someone annoying would come up. He's like, oh, that's the homie. And I'm like, and I thought, and I thought that was like good people's.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, you want a drink? And he's like,
You're
yo, why
like
you
extra
hanging with?
nice,
He's
yeah.
like, why you hanging with that dude? That dude's whack, yo. And I'm like, you said he was the homie. He's like, nah, like the homie, like watch out, he's the homie. Like, remember when we went there?
yeah. Fuck.
That was like the new thing where it was like, watch out for this dude. If I introduce him,
Yeah.
it was like some like mafia shit, like this is a friend of ours.
Yeah.
But behind
You
closed
know?
doors, it's like, yo,
But it was
watch
like
out for
when
that
he's like, yo, this is the homie.
Yeah.
Blase blah, and he'd be like, oh, okay, this dude's whack. This dude's
That's
a
the
cornball.
homie.
Shady.
Wow.
Fucking
But it's-
Damn, man.
But it started out with good intentions.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and then
Yeah.
it became like another.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. The first time I heard him was at Tao on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And I was like, his scratching was insane. I was
Yeah.
like, yo,
Oh,
this dude's
fuck
scratching is crazy.
Yeah.
But then I was like, he's using extended mixes of
Oh yeah,
Hypnotize.
that was such. Yeah.
He's playing
But it's crazy. Crooked's called me out on that though.
he's playing like 8-bar intros of Hypnotize. So I'm hearing. So this is what the West Coast style was when I first
Yeah.
moved to Vegas. If I play a record, right, I go into the extended, right, but I scratch the last word of the record, and I keep scratching the last word of the record for the 8 bars of the extended intro.
Yeah, that was the AM thing, man. So
Yeah.
we all kind of like got that from him.
doing
So like if it was like next episode, right? Smoke weed every day, day to day, to day, and then you drop the Hypnotize extended 8-bar. Boom, doom, day, so for 8 bars,
We're gonna need to sample this.
for 8 bars, right? For 8 bars, you're like kind of like, when is the song gonna start? Like, you know,
Oh, this
Was this,
DJ's fucking
was
killing
this
it.
every song though?
Yes!
Every mix?
Yeah, it was almost every song.
You know
Yeah.
who was-
Yo, what was crazy was, and that's all I had in my crates because, so I was, Reach was probably the last DJ that was done on vinyl, right?
Yeah,
At
For
Tower.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was probably like second to last
Mm-hmm.
because I just, same way, like I didn't want to fucking transfer. I was like, yo, I'm a fucking vinyl purist. Like, I sound doper
Dude.
than you on vinyl.
I remember when I first got my laptop, I left the Apple store and I saw you and you looked at me. It's like, oh man, you got your.
Oh,
You
man,
switching
you
over, man?
switching over.
So what happened was I had a random residency like in Pleasanton, like up north in California, and I was going there like every weekend, and then one weekend, I had to check in the bags. I only brought 2 bags, and like all the, if you're like traveling with 2 bags, half the other crate is fucking like intros, like records, like all like the Fat Wags and
Yeah.
all like the Lethal Weapons and shit. So that's why I'm so used to like doing intros. But for one gig, both the bags didn't show up. But I had like another side bag, so I was stuck for like an hour and a half DJing the club with a little like 10 records.
with 10 records.
But they all had
They all
like,
had, like, those,
it was like compilations.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
shit!
And then the airport dropped off the records. I'm like, dude, never again. I went back. I got back home, and then
And then you switched over.
Yeah. So I got my Stout to Graham Funky. Got my collection from Graham, and Graham rocks all intros and short edits.
Right, right.
And that's all like my collection started like from Graham Funky, so it's all like intros and
Yeah,
outros.
because the New York way would have been like smoke weed every day.
Boom, yeah. Well, yeah, when I
you know?
start, yeah. No, when I started hanging out more with you guys, I would go see you play Neva, and the way you guys drop shit, I'm like, dude, this is so much like better and easier. I don't have to mix.
I don't have to scratch fucking for 8 bars
Smoke
anymore.
weed every
No,
day.
and there's so much more energy, like, yeah.
Yo, but like every song. So like after Hypnotize, it would go to like Staying Alive.
Yeah.
You know, like, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. Me.
No,
No,
you're 1,000%.
Me. You're like, oh shit, when is this song gonna start?
Oh my god.
Waiting for it.
I remember Homicide. Like I was listening to Homicide, who's like
Say
maybe the top, in the top 3 scratches in a nightclub I've ever heard.
yeah.
Like his cuts are so sharp.
Yeah.
But he was going. So instead of doing the extent, it was for him. It was 16 bars
Oh shit.
because he would do an acapella loop, and then he would go into the 8-bar intro with the acapella loop. So the acapella was like looping for 8 bars,
Yeah.
and then it would be another 8 bars
scratching.
Intro.
of the intro of the
With
beat,
the scratch.
and then he'd be scratching the acapella, right? And then it would be the song, and then then it would repeat again. It would
Acapella.
be another acapella loop
Another
into an
beat.
extended, and I was like, "Holy shit!" It's like 16 bar in and out
It's
for
like
every song. Yeah.
Fucking songs of mixes.
Yeah, that's why when I hear like West Coast DJs now,
Yeah.
like they don't realize an LA hip hop DJ now is actually DJing like a New York DJ in the 2000s.
Oh yeah.
And they don't know it. Like, remember we had that Mickey. Actually, this is fitting 100 episodes later on our 100th episode with the Mickey D's boys, right?
Yeah.
They just didn't get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like, this is what I heard when I came out here, and I'm not crazy.
Yeah,
like,
no, 1,000%.
Yeah.
And all of us were DJing like at Vice, me,
Yeah.
Homicide, Kevin Scott.
And I think, and it was like, yeah. So like when I heard you, I was like, this guy's dope, but it's like the extended intro.
Yeah.
So I remember texting like all the New York homies, like, yo, everyone different. Everyone just scratches the fuck because we weren't allowed to scratch in New York.
And they dude, it's crazy. Like Tao liked that at the time.
In Vegas.
Yeah.
They liked it. But in New York, you couldn't scratch.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You
Yeah,
got
what's his name?
fired.
Rockticon got fired from Baby Tuesdays,
Yeah,
right?
you could not scratch in New York.
Crazy.
So everything was like seamless. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Just transitions.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Like we couldn't really double up.
Mhm.
So when I came to Vegas, it was a little bit freeing because I would like double up a little more.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would scratch a little more.
Mhm.
I couldn't
Nah,
do
yeah,
what
you
these
used-
guys did, but
Dude, seeing you at like Jet, that was like, all you guys, like, I was like, holy shit, dude, I'm inspired. Like the way you drop like certain parts of the song and drop blah blah. I learned a lot of shit from y'all too, and like Riz too.
Riz
Like
is
you'll see
crazy.
Riz, like holy shit, dude.
I mean, Riz is the blueprint.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like I can't wait to get Riz on this show, but I'm scared to ask him, right?
Yeah.
But also like I want to make it like monumental.
Yeah.
Like I'm on my deathbed, and the last episode
So
is
it's
Road
gonna be
Podcast
you
with Riz.
with
Man, you
Riz.
could
Make a wish.
Make a Wish Foundation.
if you hit him for like, yo, Riz, I want you for a 200 episode. You
Riz,
probably would have done it.
I got 2 months to live. I need you to
Come
do this
on,
episode,
Riz.
man. Come on.
Damn,
Nah.
Riz would be dope. I still listen to like.
I was gonna reach out for him with 200 episode,
Yeah.
but I want him to be in person.
yeah.
I can't do a Zoom with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not. It's not.
So I was like, yo, let's get 5. This fucking guy.
Yeah, let's get our
And I'm
favorite
like,
guy.
he can't fucking deny me for the 200th episode. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Do you remember that one time at Jet when you were hanging with MoMA?
They throw up.
Well, maybe.
I think I did.
I have the best story.
Dude, MoMA too was like actually really inspiring. I forgot.
Yeah,
about it. Yeah.
So MoMA flew into Vegas to hang out with me. It was Jet Monday.
Yeah.
And it was 5 and MoMA kind of in the back VIP area of the DJ booth.
Oh yeah.
And there were all these girls dancing like on the stage, kind of like the I don't know, like the elevated stage
Yeah.
of the tables.
Well, yeah, I'm about to say at the back of the
The DJ
chair.
booth
Yeah,
had
because there's
the banquettes.
tables in back.
The
Yeah,
banquettes. That's what I couldn't think of.
Yeah.
So there's all these girls dancing on the banquettes, but they were all like overweight, kind of busted looking chicks.
Yeah.
So Andrew Sasson, right? We talk about Andrew, right?
Yeah.
So Andrew is like
Shout out to
the
Andrew, man.
he's like the British owner
The
of
best.
Light Group at the time,
Yeah.
right?
You have to do the accent though.
Yeah. So he would come in. He's like, "Who the fuck are these cows up there dancing?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, get these fucking cows over here."
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Allegedly.
and then he was just on a tantrum, right? So he's on a tantrum, and he sees MoMA and 5. He's like, hey. And I think by this time, I was opening for Scene or somebody or Ruckus, and they hopped on.
Yeah.
So I got out. So when I got out, he's kicking these girls out. He's like, "Are they with you, Crooked?" And I'm like, "No, they're not. I don't know those girls." I probably said bitches, but I was like, "Yo, Andrew, I don't know those bitches." And he's just like, "Yo," he said, "Who are these guys? They gotta get the fuck out of here." And I'm like, "Yo, you don't know 5?" And he's like, 5? And he's like, "Who is that? The Hawaiian?" Who's the Hawaiian guy? And I'm like, "He's 5. He's the biggest, DJ in Vegas." He's like, "You're the biggest DJ." And I'm like, "No, he's at Tao." He's like, "I don't know what the fuck Tao is."
No, I think he said fuck Tao.
Yeah, he said fuck Tao. And he's like, "Fine, the Hawaiian can stay." And then he looks at MoMA and goes, "But the brother has to go."
Bro, yeah, dude.
I can't even make this shit up.
No, it was wild.
And MoMA's face was like, he just looked like,
Did MoMA hit us?
yeah. He said it like
Oh,
loud.
man.
He said
Yeah.
it like loud, like, "All right, the Hawaiian can stay, but if you're
Oh,
MoMA,
man.
you went, but the brother has to go."
That shit, yo, that dude, you guys.
And then I was like, "Yo, this is the biggest DJ in New York. He has this party. He's doing this." And he looked at MoMA. He's like, "Fine, the brother can stay." Yo, like, I'm not making this shit up either.
That is
yo.
amazing.
You can have a whole episode about Andrew.
He has to be on. But he was on. Remember, he was on the reality show too.
Yeah.
He was?
In the Hamptons.
Oh shit.
His mother was on. Like,
Yeah.
screen, like this multi-million-dollar
I
club
can't,
owner.
and I can't find that clip nowhere. I was looking.
I
I
saw
was
him-
looking for it too.
I saw him on TV like recently on like a high stakes poker show.
Oh,
really?
really?
Yeah, like he bought in for like $200,000 playing, losing all his money.
Oh shit.
I was like, he just paid, man. He's just chilling. He's nicer now though. He's like not like as wild as before.
I would hope so.
I would hope so.
Like I ran into him. I was like, "What up, Andrew?" They come like, "Oi,
After all these years,
Hawaiian
I
guy."
hope he calmed down a bit.
Yeah, he's chill. He's,
Hawaiian.
yeah.
Oh man,
The brother can.
that was yeah.
What about the time when you're at the bank and you had the fucking monitor turn so loud he came in and ripped the monitor
Oh my
off the
God.
wall?
No, so wait. I left the Light Group, right? I had a non-compete.
Oh yeah,
Free cricket.
So like for when I left the Light Group, I couldn't work in Vegas for a year.
yeah, that was crazy.
So I think it was 2 years. It was a few years. I wasn't allowed I don't know. Like I couldn't even DJ on the Light group, right? They would never
do
book me.
any Light group properties.
Yeah, so I was kind of like banned from DJing.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Somehow there was some party I was
it
hired
was a scam
to do, right?
take. Oh no, the private party. Yeah.
It was a private party. It was big money.
Yeah.
And they were like, we want Crooked.
Yeah.
So the venue, which is Andrew owns, and he kind of low key, he didn't hate me, but he was mad that I left.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he, so I couldn't, so basically they couldn't say no because the money was so good.
Right.
So I was DJing that party.
Yeah.
And the monitor was really loud. And I think he kept coming in and he wouldn't look at me, but he was yelling at the sound guy, right? The lighting guy.
Brian.
You were there?
No, I heard about
but
it. No, we're talking about it in the chat.
Wasn't the monitor? It was a scam takeover, right?
No, it wasn't a scam. It was a private party.
Oh, okay.
So then he was just mad that I was DJing there. And he already knows I play loud, the monitor. And I think he just started yelling, and all of a sudden he picked up the monitor and he body slammed it. And then he just looked at me and then walked away. And I was like, holy fucking shit. And I was just like, yo, like it was unreal. Yeah. And then the sound guy was like, speechless. And we just kept I just kept DJing. I didn't have a monitor.
God. That's
but
hilarious.
That's the shit we had to go. Could you imagine that happening?
But that's
now?
the reason why you quit, because of the monitor issue. At
No,
Light,
no.
Right?
No. This was at Bank. This was years.
That was years later.
Yeah. The reason why I quit.
No, this is a Light. The last night at Light.
But
no. The body slam. The monitor.
No, that was
body
years
slam
later.
Was Bank.
Yeah, that was years later.
But then I'm talking about that was the issue though. Why you left Light, because of the monitor?
No,
you kept turning it up.
No. The issue at Light was it was the last night of Light in the Bellagio before they renovated and became the Bank. And there was two managers. There was the marketing guy Jake.
Yep.
And it was Kevin.
Right.
And for some reason they were battling it. So Jake kept telling me to turn it up, and Kevin kept telling me to turn it down. And Kevin was telling me to turn it down because Andrew used to like having business meetings at the club. So he wanted to be able to talk.
Yeah.
So if the music was too loud, he didn't give a fuck how many people were in there. I want to have my business meeting in my club. It's like a power trip, right?
Yeah.
So the marketing guy is like, yo, it's packed, or I don't know, like he wants to kind of pick it up. So he's like, Crooked, turn it up. Turn it up. Kevin, turn it down. I turn it down. Marketing guy, what the fuck is wrong with you? Turn it up. Turn it up. Yo, by the way, Kevin told me to turn it down. Yo, I don't care what he said, turn it up. Kevin comes back. Are you fucking stupid? Turn it down. It came back and forth like 4 times. And then finally I said, yo, like y'all got to figure some shit out. And Kevin said something like, I forgot. He said something like, you'll never work in this fucking town again. Turn it the fuck down or you're fucking fired. You'll never work here again.
Damn.
He said something crazy like that. And then I just flipped out and I kind of pushed him against the wall. I was like, don't you ever fucking talk to me like that again. You guys figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Because I'm on both of y'all side, but y'all fucking with me. I don't know what happened. Andrew comes back like half an hour later and taps me on the shoulder and tells me, come out the DJ booth. I want to talk to you. So I go out and I'm like, I don't know what's going on now. And then security just comes up all of a sudden. And then he tells security, get this motherfucker out of my club. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
No way.
Jesus.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I just see Neva with his laptop open, ready to take over my shit.
No, I get a
Damn,
call.
what the fuck, man?
I got a call.
Damn,
So, I don't
dog.
know. I think Eddie or somebody. They was like, yo, they need you at Bank right now. I'm like,
No,
what's-
light.
At Light. And I'm like, what's going on? I was at home.
Yeah.
They was like, yo, Crooked got kicked out the club. I'm like, what? So when I get there, I see Eddie and Andrew at the valet. And Andrew's like pissed the fuck off. I don't know what happened. So then, I go to the club and I see you out the DJ booth. And did I ask you what happened? Or
No, you were just ready to go.
and it was just, they rushed you out.
No, I couldn't even. My laptop kept playing. I couldn't get my bag. I couldn't get my
grab your
laptop
for you
Yeah.
at the end of the night.
shit.
So they just kicked me out. So later I found out that I guess I was just a guinea pig. The manager didn't want to get in trouble, and the marketing guy didn't want to get in trouble. So they just said Crooked's crazy.
Wow.
Basically, And then when I remember they suspended me for a month, so I couldn't work for a month.
Right.
And I was like, yo, like, y'all gonna suspend me for a month. You know, y'all breaking the contract. So there's no contract. We need to renegotiate. So when we renegotiated, I said, I'll only sign a contract if there's no non-compete. I'll re-sign with y'all if there's no non-compete because you guys are leveraging your situation
Right.
by treating us all like shit because y'all know that if we leave, we can't work nowhere for a year.
Yeah.
Because the contracts all said non-compete for a year, can't work on any Vegas property.
Right.
So they said, we'll pay you. I asked for this much money, and they said, we'll pay you that much. I asked for more. And then they were like, we'll pay you that much, but the non-compete stays in there.
Wow.
And then I just made a decision. I was like, I'm not doing the non-compete. I'll just see what happens for the year. And then basically I was talking with them, and I was like, can I talk to Andrew? And he's like, yo, honestly, man, like whatever happened that night, we know it's not your fault, but it is what it is. So you either come back on and forget about it. But there's no rationalizing what happened or getting down to what really happened. Right. At this point, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things where it was like, I'm out, you know?
And then you were like the reason why everyone got raised, right?
I was.
You're sacrificial.
In the
lamb.
beginning when I first moved out here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I was fighting for the raise. Yeah. Because I was, it's like, it's one of those things where I wanted a certain amount of money.
Right.
But Eddie McDonald was the music director.
Yeah.
And it was more than what he was getting.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we can't pay you more than Eddie.
Right.
So then they were just like, all right. I was talking with Andy Massey.
Yeah.
And he's like, and we were like in a meeting. And this is before managers, yo.
Yeah.
So I'm literally in this room with like this millionaire dude who's like a bulldog, right? Andy Massey was like a bulldog. He was kind of like,
he was scary too, man.
He was, man.
Andy Massey was scary. And I'm over here in New York. Like, I was like, I kind of want this. He's like, well, we can't pay you that. And there was literally a time where like, well, I think I deserve it. And he's like, well, we think you're good, but we can't pay you that much. And we were just going back and forth. And it just wouldn't end. And then Andrew Sasson walked in. He's like, what the fuck are you still doing here? And he's like, well, Crooked wants this much. And he's like, well, give it to him. And Andy's like, but Eddie makes this much. He's like, well, give Eddie the same thing. and then it was like, and then we just got both raises.
Damn,
and then when I left, I hit up Neva. And I said, yo, I got this. You better go in and ask for more money.
Yeah.
And then he went in and asked for more money.
And got it.
Yeah. Crooked's for the people, man.
No, but that was at the time. It was just one of those things where they were, you know.
I remember when I did the Sunday for Light, I think the offer was $300.
Oh, really?
I was like, damn, I'm getting paid. Because when I was doing V-Bar, before anything, I was doing V-Bar. I was getting $200 a night.
V-Bar.
Friday, Saturday, 200. I was balling out of control, dog.
Yeah.
And working at the record store.
Was that your first venue that you DJ'd at?
Like
V-Bar?
my actual residency, yeah.
V-Bar was like a lounge. So this was a thing in Vegas at the time, right? If like these like light groups or like these casinos, right?
Yeah.
They would open a mega club and they'd open a lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So like in the Bellagio, there was the Caramel Lounge and there was Light.
Yeah. But V-Bar was there before Tao.
It was.
Way before. And then during V-Bar, it was Venus, right? Remember Venus upstairs? That was like their big club.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Damn, I forgot about Venus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I never even heard of Venus.
Yeah.
Bronson was the homie, brought me in, and then
It's kind of like, you know where Tao is? You go outside, and it's
Yeah.
like that catwalk kind of. It was like out there. The entrance was outside, right?
Yeah. I don't know what it is now. It's like Buddy V's, Buddy V's fucking bakery or some shit.
Yeah.
So that's where you were DJing at.
Yeah.
Wait, so then you always became the Tao boy though, the Tao dude.
No, not really.
I always known you. When I moved out here, you were the Tao guy.
So what happened was Bronson was running V-Bar. I was at V-Bar with him for like a couple years, and he went over to Palms and took over Palms. And he was like, yo, when I go, you're coming with me, and I'll give you, you get a raise. I'm like, cool, I'm in. So went over to Palms for a minute, and then
You was doing Ghost Bar, right?
Ghost Bar, and then once in a while I'll do Rain, and then we started like the whole
Playboy shit and all that.
No, that was before.
Okay.
We started the Abe Froman Showman.
Ah, yeah.
Abe Froman Showman.
Good time.
This would be like fucking like a 4-part episode. Like
I know.
So Abe Froman Showman was Stone Rock, Obi-Wan, Cobra, Vice, myself,
And Graham.
And
and Graham. Oh shit, Graham.
That was the first DJ
Like
nightclub
crew.
DJ crew I've ever seen.
Yeah, and we like modeled after like like the old battle crews, like the Beat Junkies and the Pickles, but more like
Yeah.
towards nightlife.
Yeah.
You know,
And they had like when I came out here, they had like photo shoots with Tracy Lee, right? Tracy Lee was
Tracy
like the
would
big photographer.
shoot, yeah, and then like we'll have shoots in L.A.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
it was a big deal. Like it was the smartest and the most unifying thing. Because in New York, it's like every man for himself, right?
Yeah, because like it was. Man, we were trying to get AM, but AM was so big at the time already. But
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing his own thing. But yeah, so Vice was like right behind AM, and then Obi, and Obi is the one actually who put me on, like.
Yeah, see, people forget like Obi was the OG in
OG,
Vegas,
like,
because
so-
he was on that MTV
He was on True Life.
Yeah.
True
Yeah.
Life.
But not
Yeah.
even that though. Like before that, him and Josh Swissman used to have the residency at Babies
Yeah.
in the hip hop room, and Josh had a regular job. He was like an exec at like one of the casinos, so he would have to go like on like work trips. And Ben met me at Hip Hop Site, or actually at the Joint.
At the Hard Rock?
No, the Joint like record store,
Oh, okay.
like downtown.
I don't even know this.
Oh yeah, it was like the first real hip hop shop in Vegas. Shout out to Elof. So I met Ben there. We kept in touch, and then Hip Hop Site, whatever. I started doing Hip Hop Site, and then he would, it's like, yo, Josh is out of town. You want to fill in? It's like, yeah, it's like $150. I'm like, I'm in. It's like, it's a lot of money. It was like what 2001, like 2002.
Yeah.
But yeah, so from that, Ben brought me in, and Josh would be out of town like every week. So I'm like there every week. I would meet, I met everybody, like from like the Wait Brothers. They were like busters at the time, and like all these promoters who now became like club owners. You know? So yeah, I kind of owe it all to Obi.
Obi.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
Obi-Wan, yep.
Shout out
Put
to
me on.
Obi-Wan, man.
Yeah, man. I think he's in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad life.
Dad
Yeah.
life.
Family
Big
man.
Family.
Yeah,
So I remember with Abe Froman, right?
yeah.
I would literally call my boys in New York, and I'd be like, yo, man, these dudes are smart. Like, they banded together.
Yeah.
They're like a crew now. They're taking over the Vegas. Like, everyone in the crew
Yeah.
is at a different spot, you know?
Because that's when like all these venues were opening up in Vegas. Like we started doing Palms, and then 40 Deuce opened up. So I met Graham,
Yeah, yeah.
and then Graham came out with Cobra, and then Stone would pull up with AM, where he would fill in for AM. I met Stone Rock, and he was like, "Yo, this guy's the most creative fucking DJ I ever met." So we became into sneakers and all kinds of vintage tees and shit. So we all kind of like connected through like just similar interests.
Yeah, yeah.
And then and Vice, of course, he was the homie.
The homie.
He was that boy. But yeah, man. But yeah, Cobra was a mastermind.
Cobra put it all
He put it
together.
all together,
But then
yeah.
he also ultimately Cobra destroyed it all too at the same time.
And Sujit.
Wait. I thought so. Wait, the thing that I heard, Abe Froman was like the first kind of technically nightclub DJ agency a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So we'd do takeovers. Like we had Arizona, Axis Radius was like our first residency, and then we had Stingery.
Yep.
And San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
But it was like conflict because Vice was with Scam with Suja at the time, so we couldn't get the same deal and like it just didn't work out.
Because there were multiple managers in there, right?
Yeah.
Because Graham and Stone had a manager.
Well,
right?
no, they did. At the time, they just managed themselves. So it was like I think Cobra was doing the booking, or I don't know, managing. I don't know.
It was just weird, right?
Yeah, and then Obi and I were just kind of like more towards like at the time like kind of leaning towards like signing with Scam.
With Sujit.
With Sujit.
Because Sujit was just basically Vice's manager.
Just Vice. He had Vice and a few other DJs.
But he didn't have Scam artists yet, right?
It was Scam, yeah.
Oh, he
It
already
was Scam,
started that.
Yeah, I think he already started it.
So he had like Vice and Echo or something, or like what?
Vice, Echo,
Did he have Reach?
Kabichi.
Oh,
No,
Reach
Reach came out later.
Later.
I think I was like the fourth or
That's like
fifth
Death
DJ.
Row East or
Yeah.
whatever, right?
I was like the fourth or fifth
I think
DJ
E-Man
to be
was
honest.
a scam too.
E-Man was early, but
Yeah.
I think like he couldn't do it because of like
His radio stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's kind of like you guys just started making real money, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then it was like it became more serious.
Well, went from like making like like $500-600 to like $1,200-1,500.
Yeah.
You know.
And then so when you make that much money, it's like
But then Vice was already making
more
this
than that.
much. You know, like so it was like it didn't work out.
And then and then I heard Cobra did some shady shit with like the LLC or something, right?
Something, I don't know.
And then everyone was like,
I think I was already out at the time. So like
Oh,
at
you
that
were
time,
out.
yeah, I was out. Yeah.
So then A. Froman Showman died.
Yeah. And they
then
became another
Scam
agent.
artist.
Well, me, Obi, Vice,
Yeah.
Scam, and then the rest, they started their own like.
Koi Pond.
Oh yeah, the Koi
Koi
Pond.
Pond.
Yeah.
Koi Pond.
Captains of the industry. Yep.
I think it was Ty, right?
Yeah,
It was
Tao, Tao.
Tao, yeah. Something like that.
Tail.
I don't know,
forget.
man.
I forgot.
You're just making shit up.
Something like that.
Tail Cruz.
Tail.
Ted Cruz, the artist, Dynamite.
Yeah, man.
No,
So
yeah.
that was like the beginning of like Vegas. Well, not the beginning, but like Vegas nightlife was always around. But yeah, that was like
You guys were like the first agency, pretty much, that I remember.
yeah, and
That-
then
yeah, that was, and I just remember telling New York motherfuckers like, yo, these dudes are smart. Like they
Yeah.
got agents and they're
yeah,
dominating the scene. out
yeah,
here.
because Vice was at Body English, Tao,
yeah,
and then when AM didn't want to do Body English like every night, Vice didn't want to do Sunday, so I took over Sunday,
Yeah.
and then and then Graham, Stone, and Cobra stayed at the Palms. So everyone was like working, like everyone was everywhere at any given night.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a question.
yeah.
You've always worked, like
Yeah.
you've always had a steady career, like
Yeah.
a steady up career,
Yeah.
increase, right?
Yeah.
But Ross and I talk about this, and I think we talked with you. You do like the least,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but somehow
It's wild.
No, it's crazy. No, I'm trying to say that he cares the least and he does the least, but he gets the most. Like it's just weird.
It was
like
crazy. I
How
don't
do
know.
you do it?
Suja doesn't know. Like he'll tell you, right? Like he
Yeah.
says this all the time. Like, yo, I just signed 5, blah blah, and everyone like on the roster was like 5. That guy doesn't even want to work,
yeah,
and then I ended up working the most
yeah.
because I wouldn't say no, like because like what else am I gonna do? Like, and then yeah, I wouldn't do CDs. I wouldn't do any promo photos. Like,
Yeah, all this extra work, like yo, need photo shoot, you need a new mixtape, you need this, you need a logo, you need this, you need that. He's just like, nah, I'm good. And then he'll do like a mixtape. It'll be like a live mixtape. You know what I'm saying? And he'll just push it out and like, yeah, man, he'd have like Marvski. would,
Yep.
hey, just do the design and put it out.
Tracy Lee photo shoots
Yeah.
for free.
And then he just like he just like continues to win. I don't know, like it's to a certain point. Like me and Ross are like, this dude signed like a deal with the devil, like to just literally.
For real, just win.
No, but I think it goes back to where like I came up with like these guys in early Vegas days, like
Yeah.
the promoter, like the dishwashers.
I mean,
the
you're great. You're a great DJ too. I'm not. Let's not take that off the table.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
let's not
saying?
do that.
But yeah,
But
I mean,
outside the hip hop side, have you ever had any other job besides DJing?
no, it's obvious. No.
Well, right before Hip Hop Site, I was working at Victoria's Secret stockroom
Oh shit.
at the Forum Shops.
And he's not. He needed to do shit there. They probably promoted him to like warehouse manager.
I was like
right?
the stockroom manager. Nah, I wasn't manager. It's like me and like 2 other guys working back there, just tripping out.
Just smoking
Smoking
weed.
weed.
and doing
Nah,
that.
we just like steaming bras and like listening to like Portishead and shit.
Jesus.
And like the girls would be so bored, like they'll come up like, "Oh, you want to learn how to measure bra sizes?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Oh.
I have a question, right? You've stuck with this your whole career pretty much since I've known you, right? This kind of like
Lay back.
this effortless kind of approach to the thing.
Kinda. I mean, I think the past like 4 or 5 years, I've put in a little more effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like explain how. Like in what? With HMC and
HMC, lifestyle change and
just losing weight.
losing weight,
Yeah.
taking more photos, and
Yeah.
I actually practice. I don't know.
You practice now.
Yeah.
Was it because of Twitch or you started doing it with HMC?
I was
pretty
started
much?
doing it because the stuff was there, but Twitch got me like back on my like,
On your shit.
on my DJing shit, like as far as like organizing and like
Yeah.
doing playlists and just digging,
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Twitch.
So wait, the hardest you've worked
Was in the last 3 years.
The last year.
was in the last 3 years, 3 years, you'd say?
The past 5 years, yeah.
Last 5
Yeah,
years?
yeah.
Whenever you start losing weight, he's like, okay, let's get
Yeah,
it.
what lit the match for that? For you to lose weight?
Did you have a health scale or
you were
something?
really-
Yeah, for
you
sure,
did.
dude. It was weird. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings at like 4 a.m. And like there was a couple of girls with us, and this girl was like really drunk, and she was like, "Yeah, what do you call like the palm readers? Like not a psychic, but like I don't know, like
tarot card. Yeah, psychic.
She grabbed my palm. She was like, and I was like, well, how old was I at the time? Like 37, 36. She's like, yo, like look at my palms. Like, oh my god. She's like started like tearing up. It's like, yeah, you looks like you're not gonna live like past 40. I'm like, what the fuck? And like I was wasted. I'm like had a wing in my hand. Like what? Dropped it. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? So from that, like I didn't really take that seriously, and then. One day I was
he
like,
didn't take it seriously, but he's bringing that shit up.
No, I mean I remembered it, and then like one day I was like, I was at my parents' house, and I was like rinsing my car or some shit, and I had one of the dogs got out. It's like a little fat dog, and like motherfuckers started walking down the street like waddling, so I started running after it. I couldn't catch up to it.
Oh shit!
So like I go like fucking like 2 blocks away. I'm fucking like past like I'm like huffing and puffing. Like finally like pick it up. I didn't have a leash, so I had to carry it. Like I was blacking out. It was like fucking 100 degrees, and I was like, dude, I need to change, man. Like I fucking felt like I was gonna die.
Damn.
So and then like my parents were always like, you need to lose weight. Like you're like scaring me, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So
What was your heaviest? You remember?
230.
230.
Because I was living with Scratchy at the time, like back and forth. Like I was staying in LA, so Scratchy was my roommate. And dude, Scratchy, you know, my dog. Like that's my dog. We eat.
Yeah.
And he's still, you know.
That's an understatement. By
Well,
the way.
he even has issues with like blood pressure, right?
Well, he's Filipino, yeah. Like all like most Asians have like blood pressure, blood pressure, whatever.
Salt
so.
and everything and everything.
But like I'll be like in bed, like 2 a.m. I smell like fucking something cooking. I go out to the living room. The dude's making garlic shrimp. So I'm like, oh shit. I was like, can I get a bowl? So
wait. You're saying someone was actually cooking?
Scratchy was making garlic shrimp at like 2 a.m.
Oh.
So
I thought you were so fat when you woke up. You smelled
your
yourself
body.
and
That was your body.
No, Scratchy was making garlic shrimp.
His body smelled like hot food. It's that new cologne.
It's like the cartoon, like you get the scent.
That garlic shrimp.
He started floating over there.
I wake up out of bed and start floating to the kitchen. So I go outside. I was like, yo, Scratchy, can get a bowl? I'll eat a bowl of garlic shrimp and I go back to sleep.
Oh man.
So yeah, so the last day, our lease was up, whatever. Scratchy was gonna move in with his girl. So I'm like, I don't need an LA apartment anyways. And then there was a scale in his there's a scale in the living room. I was like, oh, whatever. I stepped on it. I was like 230. I looked down. I was like, yo, dog, why didn't you tell me I was fat? And he looked at me. I was like, what are you talking about? Dude, we've been telling you.
So then what did you do?
So that was like 2015. I didn't do shit. And then I said like a timeline. So I was like, December 2015, I'm going to cut out red meat. And then January, I'm going to fucking, go full on like diet, exercise. And I set a goal. Because I had some reason I was already booked for Hawaii in August, in January. No, actually I booked a trip in August. So I was like, I'm going to give it till August to reach my goal, 180, 175. And I hit it.
Damn.
So I cut out red meat for a while. And then, I don't know, but, I was still eating like a lot of protein, but I was exercising a lot
So
of cardio.
how did you start? What was your exercising?
Just cardio, treadmill, Soul Cycle, like cycling.
Yeah.
Like I was doing that every day, and just eating less, eating cleaner, more veggies.
And you need to stop eating late night also.
No late night, stop eating late night. And then hit my goal and it felt great. And I was able to maintain it for like a couple of years, and I came back up like maybe like a couple of years later, it's like 190, almost 200. I was like, dude, I can't do that again. So I went back on it, and ever since then, I went back to 175. Same diet, exercise, and then I started doing intermittent fasting too.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't eat for like, I do 16-8.
Yeah.
So 16-hour fasting and then eat for 8.
Yeah.
So Monday through Friday I do that. I run every day now. So pandemic, I lost another 25 pounds. So I went from 175 to 150.
Because your height is 5'6"?
5'5", so I should be 140. So
Should be
at 150,
140.
I'm still considered overweight. But you shouldn't base that on you should base off more on BMI, your body mass, whatever.
Yeah.
So my BMI is 125 right now. I should be like 23, 22. But I don't know. That's just all.
So now you your body is like reacts is like I'm gonna go run. I need to go run.
Yeah, I
If you-
wake up, I gotta work out. So
you,
like,
you feel that in your body because it's set to the routine already, right?
yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was always like so during COVID, I started doing, we couldn't go to the gym.
Right.
So the homies, fuck, can you stop saying that? My boys, Tyler and Greg, they work at Tao. They were going to, doing these stairs by the house called Beechwood. So I come with me, whatever. I went, did one set, I almost died.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this? But I was hooked. I'm like, I need this. So I started going, I stopped going with them. I started going by myself, like every morning.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, yeah, I started doing that. And then, I started running too. Nick Ferrer got me running.
Oh, really?
It's like,
Mr.
Shout to
Fourth
Nick.
Quarter, bro.
yeah, Mr. Fourth Quarter. So he's like, yo, I see you working out. You come run, daddy. I'm like, all right. I went, like, the reservoir is like right there by the stairs. So I went with him. I was like, dude, there's no way this guy can outrun me. He smokes a pack of cigarettes a day, right? I couldn't keep up.
Damn.
He didn't stop once. I like a quarter mile in. I was like, oh my God, how's this happening?
Yeah, yeah.
So
You're about to run a marathon, right?
yeah, I signed up. I got drunk and signed up for the LA Marathon.
The full marathon and half-a-thon.
Full.
Full
Oh, shit,
26.
So I was
3
doing.
miles.
I was streaming one night and then like I was talking about running, whatever. I don't know. And Noodles is in the chat. I was like, yo, sign up for the LA Marathon. We're doing it. Sour Milk just signed up. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
Damn.
Let's do it.
How many miles you running today?
Between 3 to 5. 3 to 5.
Damn.
Yeah. I did 4 yesterday.
Yeah.
Before.
You
But yeah.
you done like any like 10Ks or anything before?
I did 10K a month ago.
Yeah. How was it?
Easy.
The last time I did a 10K, I couldn't walk for like 2 days.
I did a half a marathon.
Yeah, I heard you did like drunk,
Yeah.
right? Or
Well,
you,
I was
no,
drinking the day before, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
2 days before. But I did do it. And I was out of commission for like 3 days. I could not walk.
He was out of commission for the whole week.
I might have been, yeah. I could not walk
Yeah.
at all. I was in pain.
Yeah, but you didn't even train for the shit.
Yeah,
I had
you
signed
told-
up and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But I did it.
Yeah, yeah.
He had like
I
a
completed-
burger, like
I had, what was it?
the night before.
Yeah, I did.
I was actually drunk the night before too. I had a gig, but I didn't. I usually run like fasted, like on an empty stomach every morning, so my body's used to like not taking in like food.
Yeah, yeah.
But I had a bagel that morning,
Mhm.
and that shit gave me like energy
Oh, yeah.
because carbs like you
Yeah,
body
carbs.
So and I had a
Yeah.
Celsius too, but yeah, I ran.
Yeah.
I finished the 10K, and then I could have done like a half.
I ain't gonna front. I was like halfway finished. I was ready to get an Uber. But I was like, fuck it. And I was running, and it started to fucking snow a little bit. It
Oh,
was like in
shit.
November, and I'm just like, oh shit, man. I could not wait to get past that finish line, man.
But did you walk? You had to walk.
Wait, was
I had to walk the last
yeah.
half hour. I ain't gonna front, man. Yeah.
Wait, you did a half marathon, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't done a half yet, so I might do a half in October
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
just to like get ready for the full.
Yeah.
But I've been training. Like it's not really training. Like Vice gave me like a little fucking sheet, a training sheet for it. It's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
It's like 5 miles
Yeah,
a day.
it's in
rest.
March, right?
No, it's in November.
Oh shit.
November 7th. If you guys want to pull up,
Oh shit.
you want to see me cry?
We'll be standing in the sidelines. Go 5. Go.
Wait, can you just run the marathon, or you need like to raise money or some shit? How
You
does it-
can. I just bought the ticket, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And but you can like
How much is it? What is
like
it?
200, 250 or something.
What is this? All this shit that motherfuckers raise money and shit for?
You can. I could. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can
And
do
you
it.
can like donate the money towards like a certain
Actually, I should look
cause
into
or
that.
whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah, I should do
I'm
that.
applying the pressure now.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I should actually. I was thinking about that. I gotta hit up some homies.
Yeah.
See,
Homies.
The homies.
not the homies. See if they can give me some advice on it.
Yo, Jamie, like, are you inspired when you see 5?
All the
No, he
time.
keeps telling me though he wants to go run, but
How long he been saying
Bro,
that?
I can't fucking keep up with this guy.
I know. But we can. I'll walk with you.
You will walk with me?
Yeah.
He thinks you're gonna like play him out, like be
Nah,
like,
nah,
look at
nah.
this
Well,
motherfucker.
No, I just think he's gonna we're gonna start like Nick Ferrer, and he's gonna get lap me,
Nah. I have my walk days too, so you can join me.
I'll join you in a walk, yeah.
See.
Yeah, because I remember when he used to come to Riff and come hang out with us, dude, he would just be across the street at the little plaza just eating
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yep.
It was
Shabu
like
shabu donut.
everything.
Damn.
Do you
Yeah,
still
Hot and
indulge?
juicy?
Huh?
Yeah, hot and juicy. Do you still indulge though
Yeah,
in what
yeah.
you want?
Oh yeah.
But just working out just speeds your metabolism.
I
and
think
you-
so, man. Because I worked out 9 days prior to this to prep for this week, because I know I'm not gonna have time to work out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like me and Jordan had Chinese food last night. And we
Yeah.
went
Shout out to Jordan from Crossover.
He's over there.
He's in the cut.
Sir, chilling.
over here.
Just chilling, and I had the same thing, Chinese food for lunch before I came here. But yeah, I think my metabolism's higher now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but once I get back to LA, I'm gonna go back to my shit. So
And your sugar levels, all that shit, everything's good now?
I don't even know, man.
Oh, okay. You just feel good.
I just feel good. Yeah,
I don't know, but after this weekend with the scam summer,
dude.
What a weekend.
Man, it was fun. Well, I stayed in Friday and Saturday night. I didn't even go out just to prep for Sunday and Monday. You know.
So we were talking about scam artists had the scam summer this past weekend.
Yeah.
Huge.
It was it was on Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
HMC had an event on Monday.
Yes.
Monday, daytime. We had some artists
Monday.
come through.
And then it's like it was just all parties, right? Pretty much
It's all parties. Ours was like the only cocktail like mixer type of thing that he had.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was at the highlight room. During
It was,
the
it was all at the Dream and everything.
Yeah, shout out to the man. I don't want to go to highlight room like for a long time.
Yeah, I know. It was like every day and night was the highlight room.
Yeah. Because all the other venues were closed. So like, but I mean, it was easy. You know, got to meet some of the Twitch fans, Twitch people.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of DJs from Twitch is out there.
That was dope, man. It was fun, man. Because you know, like before this, like the other ones we used to go to, we used to be so like jaded, just like, oh man, here goes another party. Like it's like that scene from Anchorman, right? When they're at the backyard party. It's like, here we go, man. Just another party.
So this is like around this time for the scam artist summer summit thing that he did.
Yeah.
Usually it's surrounded around Sujit's birthday.
Yep.
Right? Who's the owner of Scam Artists Management. So all these DJs come for his birthday, and it's like there's a dinner, and then there's an after party.
Yep.
And then if people come in, it's always on a Monday.
Yes.
And he does it sometimes in New York.
Yeah.
He'll do it at like a restaurant.
Yep.
You know, like Ja Rule will show up, or like
Ashanti.
Busta, Ashanti.
Yeah.
We had like Sean
Too
Kingston.
Short was there this year.
Diddy was at one, remember?
Yeah.
Swiss Beats, Lil Jon.
And so like it was like everyone wears a suit. It was like, you know, so since I've been with Scam, or since I've been in Vegas, this dinner, this weekend has existed every year.
Yeah.
But this year he made it into like some summit.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't really a summit. It was just basically
it was
like,
a bunch of meetups.
Bunch of DJs that wasn't on Scam.
It was like a 3-day frat weekend where everyone just drinks and gets fucked up.
And drinks cat.
Yeah, this was a special one though, man. Like it's just like, you know, we're
just because you haven't seen so many people in a long time.
Like I haven't seen you in real life.
Yeah.
You know?
I tried to go to I think wait. So I got in on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
And I got into me and Jimmy drove from Vegas.
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
On like an hour sleep.
Yeah, on an hour sleep. I get to the hotel, and then they're like, I have to stream, right?
Oh my God.
So Suji had a 24-hour stream, so I had to stream.
Jesus.
I didn't have time to like prep any music.
Yeah.
So I was just like doing some shit. I was just doing it. And then I got back to my room, and I heard loud ass music upstairs. And I'm like, what the fuck's going upstairs? And I went upstairs to highlight room, and I saw like, I don't know if you were there still, but it was like Deluxe, Scratchy,
Oh, no, I was
Nick Fur.
I was like downstairs, yeah.
Everyone was just like in the booth, wasted, going like just crazy, like drunk. And then like,
oh yeah, they were singing slow jams and shit.
yeah. And then like and everyone in I guess the rest of the club was like kind of like grooving, they were partying, but like it was like the booth was just going crazy. And I just started talking to random people who were just like, yo, like, what up, Crooked? Like, I'm a fan of the podcast. So I'm just talking to random people, and these guys are just wilding out. And I was like, I'm not even going to go in there and say hello. Because I was like, I was so sober.
Yeah.
I did not want to, like, it just looked like, so like the highlight room DJ booth, the outdoor one.
Yeah.
There's this velvet rope, right?
Yeah.
And then everyone wants to go inside the velvet rope and be behind the DJ booth.
Yeah.
But what happens is it's like everyone is just crowded inside the velvet rope, and it's not comfortable. and then there's people that want to come in, and it's just this little fucking rope.
They just want to be in there for no reason.
But it's basically the same area.
Yeah, they can move the fucking rope. And
Yeah, like I don't like. So like I'm gonna have to go to the rope. Like it's just so dumb. You know what I mean? Like I have to go to this rope, this imaginary rope, and like say hello to all these sweaty, drunk motherfuckers not wearing masks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And by the way, I'm like the only person wearing
You and
a
Ross
mask.
were like wearing masks.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
We're a trio.
I didn't want to go, and I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna see these dudes later. So I was just like, let me just see them later
Man.
and whatnot. But I didn't see you till Monday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was drunk somewhere
You were. Yeah, everyone was just wasted.
all weekend.
All wasted, man. I don't know, man. It seemed really weird to me, the whole thing. It was
Like how?
It was just so. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There was like no itinerary. Like
There was just flyers, and you just kind of people actually bought. Suja was like charging for tickets too, right?
$100.
Was it 100?
yeah,
Yeah.
to go inside a high level.
Yeah, people
Yo,
were
I knew
paying-
mad
wow.
DJs from out of town, from like Texas and
Yeah.
different places. They were like, "Yo, where you at? Like, we going to the Scam Summit."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of homies from Texas came through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a good networking
Oh, it was great.
like event, like to like meet motherfuckers and
Yeah,
whatnot.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like I didn't know, like I had to DJ and I like Suja wasn't answering his phone. he was MIA, right?
Yeah. He made it to dinner, and then I don't think he showed up to his party.
All I know is like I was texting him like, yo, because that night on Monday, right? Monday night was like his dinner,
Yeah, the night, yeah.
and then the big
The big
birthday
shebang,
party,
yeah.
The Scam Palooza.
and it was for Kalazak, Chase B, Travis Scott's DJ, right, and me. So I had to open for these heavyweights, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like hitting up Suja, and I'm like, yo, what time do I start? Yo,
Nope.
what's good? Like, what time do I start? Like, hit me. I know you busy, but like, and it was like nothing. And then I just went to the dinner, and then everyone was like, yeah, I don't think he's going to show up for the dinner. And I was like, well, he's not answering my texts. They're like, yeah, last time we saw him, he was in the room,
yeah.
and we poured a bucket of ice water on him, and
No
he
way.
kept sleeping.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was like-
Scratchy and Gene found him, so they brought him. But yeah, he,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we-
did they have to hold him up, or was he able to like?
No, he was able to walk. I saw him standing.
yeah,
At the
yeah.
dinner, he was standing.
He looked cracked out, though.
He
Man,
smiled at me. And
You know, he had
But he
that,
stays up, man, for those streams, dude. Like
Yeah.
he's like crazy, like fucking.
he had that like that hyper sober energy when you get pulled over by the cops.
And you just
Kinda like,
You
yo,
wake up for a second, like yeah.
Yo, I'm
I'm
good.
sober, I'm good.
What's up? What's up? Yeah.
I didn't drink.
He was like that. He was like that during the whole shit
Oh man.
and
Oh, that's
whatnot.
hilarious.
And then yeah, we just ended up spinning, and I ended up opening, and it was
Did Chase B ever show up?
No.
no,
Of course not.
he was in Miami, right?
Yeah. He was having too much fun.
he was MIA.
No, but you guys killed it though. You and Zach, it was fun.
We
Because
didn't
I
kill
was,
it, I mean. I didn't kill it, but
I was
Zach
in the.
killed it.
Now you play some cool dembow Latin stuff.
Okay,
There was one song I had to just sound like, oh shit.
It's funny because I was DJing that shit, and like no one wants to DJ Suja's party, right?
No one.
Because it's just industry people.
Yeah.
And it's not even just like DJs, it's a ton of DJs. But it's like every club industry person,
Owner.
owner,
GMs,
promoter,
yeah.
They're all there.
rapper,
Host.
you know. So like yeah, it's just a lot of like, is it pressure? It's just annoying. It's like no one's gonna like really turn up, you know.
Yeah,
everyone-
but people did turn up though. There was you guys
Yeah.
had the dance floor. I mean, I was hopping around tables like, yo, people were vibing.
But it's like one of those uncomfortable, like no one wants to do that industry party and shit. But like, so he doesn't even ask me. He just puts me on the
Yeah.
flyer.
I didn't even know I was streaming.
Yeah,
He's like,
did
can you
it.
post this flyer? I was like, you're playing at 9. I'm like, AM? It's like, fuck.
9 a.m. You
Me
had
and Zach. Zach was at 10. I was at 9.
But you
Oh,
wake up early though, man. So
I did, yeah. I woke up and I got a text from Suja. You awake? I'm like, fuck. And then like, I had just worked out too. So I went. I was like, I'm not drinking today. Blah blah.
But
I'm like,
isn't that's when you usually stream, right? That's your 9 a.m.
that was when I was when I was doing the pour over. Yeah, I was doing like
pour
a
over, yeah.
7 a.m. and then became 8 a.m. and then 9.
And that's when you like DJ and you make your
Just make coffee.
Make
and just-
coffee.
coffee.
yeah, just trip out. Yeah.
I used to enjoy that, man.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Like honestly, like because I gave myself a schedule, during fucking COVID.
Yeah.
We weren't doing shit. So Monday through Friday, I was every morning, You know, and people like got into it. So
And on Fridays, you should get fucked up.
Friday, I get fucked up. Wednesday, I get fucked up.
Making Irish coffee.
Yeah,
Put
yeah,
some Jameson in the coffee.
Yeah, it was random. It just became a thing. Like
In the morning?
Yeah.
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 Oh my god.
And then he'll go on in the afternoon sometime.
Would his
Yeah.
shirt come off?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was wild, man.
What is the shirt off?
I don't know,
thing?
man.
What is that?
I don't know, dude. You're just wasted. I
wanna
think I was just
know.
feeling myself.
It's like ODB.
Yeah,
I remember
because
you
you
used to change
Wait,
T-shirts like every hour.
No, but-
or every half hour you'd have a different.
It was like
T-shirt
a thing. Like people like loved it, and they were like, "Oh my god, there go 15 subs, 5 subs. Oh my god, change your shirt again." And I wake up and I'll make like $2,500. I'm like, "What the fuck? Like you can make this kind of money?"
Changing your shirt, man.
So wait,
the
wait.
least effort, by the
He's
way.
changing his shirt because he's feeling because you're like, I got this new body.
Probably.
Wow.
I was
Yeah.
blacked out, dude. Like I was doing all kinds of dumb shit.
How many subs I got to give for you to? Change your shirt?
I know.
Take off
Can you
his
take off your
shirt
shirt
50.
now?
Just take off your shirt now.
Take off your
Shit,
shirt
one
now.
more
Can I see a little abs? A little sneak?
Nah, no, it still got a little pudge.
All right.
It's almost there. It's almost
At
there.
least roll your shit up so I can just see the shoulders and shit a little bit.
Are you
Oh.
lifting weights or just running?
Yeah, I do waste it. Like just light though, light weights.
Buff.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Jamie? We gonna get on it?
Yeah, we have to, man.
Yeah, I gained like probably 20 pounds. I think I gained 30 pounds over the pandemic,
I mean,
And
you,
I
you
lost-
go either way. Yeah,
and I lost like 15.
nice.
But then I'm like, my whole thing is I wake up and I work,
Yeah.
and I have so much work.
There's no.
I don't set the routine to take care of myself.
Just 30 minutes, man. That's all you need.
Have you been going to the gym? I mean, like recently.
Yeah. I went the other day. You gotta keep your mask on though.
Yeah.
I was too
I hate
lazy
that
to
shit.
like go like because I have to drive to do my run.
Mhm.
So or the hike, whatever. So I just did the Stairmaster for a minute.
What do you
Yeah.
go hiking at?
Everywhere. I'm in a part of a hiking club.
Oh, yeah,
nice.
yeah. With Jerry Lorenzo.
Woody White.
Wait. Fear God, Jerry.
Yeah,
Lorenzo.
yeah.
So it's called the Oyster Expedition.
You see?
Wait.
I should never said that. Sorry, Barb.
I know he loves. You love that you're part of this hiking group, right? You know you do.
But you know Woody White, right?
you're
From-
so Hollywood. I fucking hate this
Oh,
guy.
I think DJ Millie's also on that. too.
Millie's been.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Ivan Jasper is like one of the founders of.
Oh, you love this. He
yeah,
loves
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You love this.
I get all the inside information about the Gap stuff.
Yeah.
Jerry's talking about his new collection.
Damn.
This is what he lives for right here.
Yo, you're so Hollywood right now.
I haven't gone. I feel bad 'cause since we've been back to work. Like I haven't made like a hike, so I'm kind of bummed.
Mhm.
But
Wait, yo, when was the last time you DJ'd Sujit's birthday, like a club, like the club shit?
no, I did the pool
When?
This past weekend.
Sunday.
No, like his after party.
No, I refuse to do it, man.
You don't want to do it
No,
either.
No.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
When was the last time?
Fuck, probably like 5-6 years ago.
I remember
5,
he
6
used to
years.
do that.
I remember he kept asking for like Ashanti, and I was like, dude, it's like this sucks. Change it. It's like you're bumming everyone out.
Oh, did you remember that time in New York where he pulled the plug on Ross?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oh wait, what happened? I didn't hear about this one.
This was at one, right? Or it was like the spot
Downstairs.
downstairs from
Yeah.
the restaurant. It was it was hot too. I remember.
Yeah. Though the AC was broken.
Yeah.
And it was August in New York.
God damn.
Was this like
Wait.
2016? I remember that.
No,
bass.
it was like
later.
14. No, it was
Was
like
it?
yeah, I was big
No.
5. Yeah, I was big 5.
Oh, this
sure.
is five.
Big five.
Like 14 or 15.
It had to be So what happened? Why did he get pulled off?
No, he didn't.
he didn't
I don't-
get pulled off. So Sujit was on the mic and he would just talk shit. He just kept talking
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
on
yeah.
the mic.
Mhm.
My day, I don't know. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I forgot what he would be saying, but it was annoying.
Yeah.
So after a while, we would just turn off his mic. And then he would come back and be like, turn it on. We turned it on. But he just was drunk and he got annoying. And Ross One was spinning. And then he was just like, just going on and talking. And we just turned it off. And Ross was like DJing. And then he comes up. He's like, turn my fucking mic on. It's my fucking birthday. Turn my mic on. We're like, yo, it's not working. And he took the USB and pulled it out of Ross One's computer.
Wait. That was 2015 or 16.
Yeah.
Because I was
He
at that
there,
one.
right?
I was there. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember now.
Yeah, it was the New York one, so
Yeah.
So he pulled it out and went like this. And then Ross was so mad. And then I think the party was over at that point.
Oh man.
Fucking Suju.
And then we turned on his mic and then everyone was just leaving
Yeah.
and stuff. But it is It is like so that wait. So wait. He kept bothering you about Ashanti, so you're like, I'm never doing this again?
Yeah. Well, he would do that on stream. Like when I was stream for him.
Yeah.
From the scan page, he's like, what are you playing right now? Change it. This is not the coffee show.
Damn. He never told us shit.
Play the Brat B-side. That's like his favorite song.
Yo, like, so when I first joined Scam, no one told me about Drunk Sujit
Oh, man.
and the request.
It was in the fine print. You didn't see it?
No. Like, no one warned me.
Oh, yeah.
But you would think people would warn me about it. Because I feel like he ruined my Tao gig for, like, forever.
He never really came to Tao, so I never really experienced it too much until I was doing like more LA spots. Then he'll pop in, and I'll be at Avenue or One Oak. He's like, "What are you playing right now? What the fuck? What is this?" I'm like, who the fuck are you?
So we actually lucked out this past. Me, Four Color Zach lucked out.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Sujit wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
Because I was opening, and I was like, it was like.
It was funny.
So
It was comedy.
So I'm playing music, right? Obviously, I'm playing music. I'm playing like R&B,
R&B.
you know, hip hop, and then I go into a little Latin, and I see like pockets of these girls going nuts. So I'm like, oh, let me do a little more Latin. So I keep doing it, and I kind of OD'd, but I started like having fun. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go play like El Alfa. I'm gonna play like Dole de Ti.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna play like Peppers and all this shit. And then Zach was like, I was like, Zach, you got to get on. Like, and obviously Chase B is not going to come on. So I'm like, yo, it's 12:30. You got to get on.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I don't want to get on. He's like, this fucking sucks. I don't want to DJ. I'm like, yo, you got to get on. And then some dude comes up to me or in front of the booth and he's trying to yell at me. And I turn off and he's like, yo, you got all these hip hop moguls in here and you playing Spanish music. And then I just looked at him and I looked around. And you have to bleep these names out. But I looked at his table and it was like and I was like, where the fuck are the hip hop moguls? Like what hip hop moguls?
He made it sound like Diddy was in
Yeah, I was like, wait. Like I was like,
of Gotti there?
I saw Too Short earlier.
Yeah. No, wasn't it?
Right.
Mario was there.
Mario was there.
Mario was there.
OT Genesis. AD.
Yeah, OT Genesis.
OT was there.
OT Genesis is like the Busta Rhymes in New York.
Oh, he's in the booth with y'all at one point.
Yeah. So OT Genesis is like in the clubs, like it's just as much as Busta Rhymes is in New York.
But in LA.
Yeah, in LA.
He's not as annoying though.
They're cousins, so.
But
they are.
They are.
Yeah.
It's in their blood. It's in their blood. It's in their blood to be in here.
I thought OT was from New York.
No.
Nah, he from Long Beach.
No, when he first came out, I thought he was from New York.
Yeah.
Because him and
From
Buster are
Southside.
cousins.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it runs in the blood, bro.
Yeah.
So
I was like,
who was the mogul he was talking
yeah, I
about?
was looking for the moguls, and I was like looking, and I was like,
All these hip hop moguls.
I was like, I don't see no, and I said, I don't see no hip hop moguls, and I just started laughing. Before Color Zach was pissed at this dude.
Yeah.
And then so I just was like, you know what? I was like, let me play some hip hop. Like I've been blacking out on Latin shit, so I played some hip hop. And Foco Zach was like, oh man, you caved in. He's like, you never cave in. You never cave in. I was like, yo, just hop on, man. Like just get on.
Yeah.
So he got on, fucking Zach kills the shit.
Yeah.
But he kept playing,
Spanish
like going
music.
to Latin just to fuck with them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was hilarious because the term he said, you got a bunch of hip hop moguls. I was and I saw where.
Where's Puff?
And you know what I
Puff
saw?
is
I saw. And I was like, yo. I was like, this is. Oh shit. I was like, yo, y'all on some LA shit for real.
Yeah.
If this is the hip hop moguls y'all talking about, yo.
Coach K?
Yo.
I think the only mogul I saw, R.O.A.D, right, was the only one that was
Yeah,
there.
but he didn't go to the party.
Yeah.
He was in the dinner the night before.
Yo, Zach.
But yo, LA is yo. The amount of rappers that came up to me, like the amount of people who came up to me and said, I want you to meet the artist.
Yeah.
This is his music. Can you play it? And I was like, nah, man.
Did you ever hear of any of these artists?
No, like I didn't even I didn't even finish the name. I was like, I want to introduce you, and I'm like, I'm already like, yo. And then like, can you play a song? I'm like, yo, fam, like, nah.
But it's not even like
And then
the ones that
just
we know.
for the fact that they shook my hand, they would stay in the booth.
Oh man.
So for some reason, right? There's been a lot of theft with DJ backpacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
recently.
Wow, I didn't even know.
A lot of
Especially
DJ
in LA.
Really?
There's been a lot of DJ backpacks getting swiped. So these dudes were behind me, and I'm like, who the fuck are these motherfuckers, right? So I looked at the sound guy. I'm like, these dudes gotta go. And at one point, one of them came up to me and was like, I'm Little Nas X's little brother. And I just looked at him, and I was like, you do kind of look like Little Nas X. But I was like, yo, there's no fucking way you're his brother. And like, even if you were, that's some whack shit to do. And I don't know what he tried to introduce me to somebody. And I was just like, this was going, like, I swear to God, like 6 people came up to me like in an hour.
Yeah. Damn.
So like, I had to kick all these motherfuckers out. But that's like a regular thing in LA, right?
Yeah, those are Night Train boys.
Night Train, but oh my God.
yeah,
Yo, Night Train is the biggest hater. Yo, remember we would say Night Train is like the biggest hater of 2019?
Yeah.
Yo,
He's been
He's
undisputed for
even
3.
bigger than
No.
20 months.
Back to back to back.
it's 2021.
And
And he's the biggest hater of the decade. Like, of the decade of the 2020s, he's the biggest hater, yo.
Was he the one bringing all the rappers up?
Night Train. After I'm done, he was like, yeah, that was solid. That was solid. I'm like, yo, thanks, man. Thank you.
That's the Hollywood in him.
Yes,
You actually thought
trying to
he
gas
was being
you up.
genuine too.
he was like, that was solid. That was solid. It's like, you know, a solid 3 out of 10. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Good for the
I
homie.
was like, thank you. Thank you, man.
Thanks, fam.
Fucking Night Train.
That's the homie.
That's the homie right
That's
there.
the homie.
That's the homie.
He's really the homie.
He's really the homie. You look it up.
No, but it's
no,
just
right
crazy, like, about having people in the booth, though, man. I still get in trouble to this very day.
Really?
I was like, you got too many dudes in the booth. I'm like, it's not my fault, man. Like, they just fucking pull up.
Yo. 5. I actually got a beef with you.
What up?
There was a phase where 5 was the flakiest motherfucker ever. I think it was the 2015 phase. or
Probably.
16.
Oh, right before the weight loss.
Before he moved to Cali?
No, I didn't. Technically, I didn't move to Cali. I'm still a Nevada resident.
He was like the flakiest motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about,
I was
right?
lazy, man.
I would be like, yo, he's like, yo, like, I'm at Hyde tonight. And I'd be like, yeah. What time you getting there? He'd be like, whatever, 11. I'd be like, all right, I'll meet you there. And I'll be there at like 10:55 or something. I'd be like, yo, I'm out front. He's like, yeah, I'm inside. I'm like, yo, I'm outside. He's like, yeah, you should come in. I was like, yo, I was going to meet you outside and walk in with you. He's like, nah, I'm inside already. And then I would hit him, and he'd just ignore me.
Damn, man.
Man, that
was
was
like-
that was
that
on
was-
accident.
That was flaky 5.
Damn, Hyde, man, that was fun. We had a lot of dudes in that booth.
Yeah,
that booth
a
was
time.
like the treehouse,
Yeah,
man.
it was- yeah.
Yeah, damn, Hyde was fun though.
I miss
High
Hyde.
was fun.
Had a good run.
Yeah,
Those are good times.
change the
Yo,
subject.
I got to give a shout to Night Train, though, because we do love Night Train.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just, we got to break Night Train's balls a little bit.
Yeah, he's the biggest hater.
Dude.
So.
He is the biggest hater, though.
I mean, dude,
for his age,
By the way,
how old is Night Train, by the way?
27.
27?
Mid 20s.
He's probably 35.
By
He's
the way,
just
his
lying to
hair-
motherfuckers.
By the way, his hair's not blonde; it's platinum. He tells me he's
Oh.
a silver fox.
It's
what-
like
Oh my
urine
God.
gold.
yeah.
No, but dude, he handles that shit well because I've been to the Wednesday party that
Yeah.
he plays at, and he has so many rappers coming up.
That's
to
the
him.
big
Highlight
hip hop
room,
party.
yeah.
the
Highlight
Sadiq.
room.
Oh my god.
No, it's a Tuesday.
No, Wednesday
Oh, it's Wednesday.
at Highlight.
Highlight room, yeah.
Oh, it's Sadiq,
Insane.
yeah.
Like, I didn't know what the hype was about. I showed up and legit like walked in. I see Drake just running around the club like
Yeah.
saying hi to everyone. Chris Brown, quite like everyone's there.
Wow.
You know.
That's why they saw me and they're like, this dude isn't talking to me like Night Train.
Night Train,
does.
get on.
Yeah.
Night Train has full on conversation.
Yo,
with
like
a
he's good.
motherfucker.
Like he's good at that. Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit. Night Train, you can have all those
We're
gigs.
just old, man.
Yo,
We
Night
don't do
Train-
that anymore.
Yeah, Night Train, you can have all those gigs, man. That's all you, man.
We don't even want to talk anymore,
I
right?
don't want to talk to none of those motherfuckers, man. To be honest with you, it's like I've never been like into the whole celebrity. I want to get to know motherfucker shit. I've never been like that, like ever. Which is why I probably am not gonna make it in this business,
No.
and haven't made it in this business. But like, I really don't give a fuck unless it's like Stevie Wonder or like some crazy icon shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not. I show love, but I'm just not like into that. I've
Yeah.
told Busta Rhymes like, yo, like I haven't told him fuck off, but I've been like, yo, man, it's enough. Like it's enough.
But Five, you manage that shit pretty well though. I've seen
Used
you.
to, yeah.
Like, you'll have like a good amount of homies, like some homegirls in the booth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You manage it and still kill it at the same time. Like it doesn't take away from your skill set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes, I don't know. If I don't black
You
out.
taking shots, like
Dude, my first
I've
gig
admired
back, Jordan was there. Blacked out.
yeah.
Threw up after the club at a table. They had to carry me out. Like,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
but like, you know, it's just like I haven't done a club
Mm-hmm.
in forever and just went ham.
Do you remember that one night where you were DJing for Nicki Minaj
Oh my God.
at Tao?
That was terrible.
What happened?
Right.
It's just stress, man. You know, like, because you get the artist wants a certain thing and the owner wants
Was
another thing.
Jason there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, you know, Nikki wants. I was playing like safe, like Nikki stuff, like Starship, whatever, like all her pop stuff. She was looking at me like, play like the
Oh,
album
shit.
cuts,
Mm-hmm.
and like,
Oh, was this an album release party?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then like, you know, their club be like, yo, no, it's too, you know, too hood.
Mm-hmm.
It's like pick it up. I'm like, fuck. But you know, we managed.
Yeah.
But I heard it was that one time when she was performing, but Don Johnson was there. Don motherfucking Johnson was
Oh
there.
yeah.
And then you had to play Guns N' Roses.
Oh my! I mean, that happened a bunch of times. No, it was
Bon Jovi.
It was Bon Jovi, but that happened like with everybody. Like he was coming out like every
But like
Thursday.
But it wasn't in the middle of Nicki Minaj's.
No, I don't think.
performance?
I don't think it was. It was during someone else's performance. I forget who though.
It was one performance, and you know Don Johnson.
Yeah.
Not the actor, but he's like
The gambler.
he's a gambler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's known for going to Vegas clubs,
Yep.
spending tons of fucking money,
At least $50K to $100,000
and
a
he
night.
just wants to hear Bon Jovi like
And
over
Guns N' Roses.
and over and over again. Just Bon Jovi.
It was just
and
Bon
Guns N'
Jovi.
Roses. Yeah, it was Bon
No Guns
Jovi.
N' Roses?
No
I
Guns
thought?
N' Roses.
Yeah,
Just
I
Bon
mixed that
Jovi.
up. It was just Bon Jovi.
Yeah, it was Bon Jovi.
Over and over
Yep.
and over again, right?
Yeah, he paid a TJ. I think he paid Deadmau5 like $150,000 or some shit.
Oh yeah, he was that dude
Yeah.
when Deadmau5 was
Wow.
at XS.
Yep.
To play Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
And
insane.
did Deadmau5 do it?
he
Yeah.
had to do it.
Yeah.
They had to download it, didn't he, or something?
Something.
Wait, he played
He didn't-
Bon Jovi for
obviously-
$150,000?
This was when Deadmau5 was like.
I'll pay Bon Jovi
Yeah.
for $500.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deadmau5.
Maybe 100.
This is when Deadmau5 had a
Kind of
residency at XS.
Yeah.
And then it was like a big thing when he
Yeah.
was there.
He's the one that set it off, man, for like the whole like EDM, like the major
movement,
clubs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because they, you know, that was the first time they were booked like a big, you know, EDM act. It wasn't
Yeah.
even called EDM back then, or whatever it was, right? They booked them. I don't know how much they paid, like in like, I'm guessing like 100,000. I think the club that night made over $1 million,
Wow.
and they're like, "What the fuck?"
that
And
set it
after
off.
that, it was over.
They
Like,
planted
boom.
the seed,
Yep.
right?
And it was all because of Deadmau5.
Damn.
I was talking to Matty O, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was we were talking about he was listening to the E-Rock episode
Yeah.
about Hayes,
Yeah.
and he was informing me, and I forgot when Hayes first opened, they were booking David Guetta,
Yep.
right? They were booking
Cascade.
but it didn't work.
Tommy
And-
Sunshine?
And Andrew yelled at all of them.
Yeah,
Maybe not Guetta, but Cascade. He pulled somebody.
Yeah, they were booking those EDM guys
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
But something happened where
Yeah.
it did work, but they just didn't
Yeah.
want that, or I forgot what it
Yeah,
was.
I don't think it was working back then. Like it was just like we started seeing like I remember like when I was at Vanity, they had Afrojack and Deadmau5 too. Dude, actually, Jet had Deadmau5 early in the back room.
Well, Eddie
Oh, my
McDonald's had
God.
that party 2600.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was back there.
He was actually a lot of DJ. Tiesto was back there.
yeah,
in the
Get 'em?
side room.
In the
Yeah.
side room.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
No way.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's the chick name?
Z.
Z was doing that party
Z
with
Andy,
Eddie.
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I
And-
mean, and Z also brought
They had like Steve Wonder in the main room.
yeah. Oh
And they
wow,
had like Tiesto in
Yeah.
the side room,
Yeah.
yo.
Mm-hmm.
that shit was crazy, man. Now how the tables have turned. Holy shit.
Yeah.
A decade later.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like, dude, this was like 2013. I was with Jesse. I was like, dude, man, when's this like EDM bubble gonna burst? He's like, next year, done. I was like, wow, nope.
Nah.
Started paying him way more. You know, the genre started shifting.
Mm-hmm.
Diplo became a superstar. Major. It was just
Yeah.
House is like kind of coming back a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Big
I
time.
don't know if it's because hip hop is so I feel like it's so bad now. Like it doesn't have that crossover appeal that it did before.
It's very street right now.
Yeah,
Super
I have a hard
street.
time playing the hip hop party. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I have to ask Jordan. I'm like, yo, can you make me a playlist? Like, I want to know all the new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the house is just
The house
Yeah.
in Latin, like the
Yeah,
it's just
because it has
Latin
so
dance.
much energy.
Yeah.
Like, you know. And
I feel like a lot of the Latin is taking over of the high energy R&B that used
Yeah.
to be.
well, it's like Latin house now, right? Like,
yeah,
you know.
now the Latin
Yeah.
house is
Peppa
coming
is
in.
like the biggest song right
It's
now.
massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have that up tempo R&B joint with Todo de Ti that I
Yeah,
love.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That one's good.
What's his name?
Raul Alejandro.
Yeah, I can't say that shit. But
Yeah.
I can say Alejandro.
When you play like
Alejandro.
that Juan Magan too, Juan Magan, I don't know.
The what?
I don't know.
Megano,
Megano,
one
Megano.
Megano, two Megano, three Megano, four.
De la mamá, de la mamá.
It's like all that like up tempo. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's so good.
What do you call it? What's your favorite shit right now? What do you?
I mean, I played a lot of Latin last night, right? Yeah, some Latin. Song wise, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm still playing the same shit.
We even go to like for me, like I don't know what the fuck to play half the time.
It was
in the hip-hop
crazy because
world.
like I thought coming out of like, you know, like shutdown, like music would change a little bit. I remember my first set at XS, I was playing like ballet funk. I was like, you know, I think people were like ready for like newer music. Nope.
Did they go revert back?
They were like,
Sweetie.
hey, can you pick it up?
With the old shit.
Yeah.
My type.
Yeah. All that stuff's still big.
The
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Because when I was in Texas like last year, because Texas was wide open,
Mhm.
and like the DJs were still playing like the same stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
You went to Texas last year.
Yeah.
You a brave motherfucker.
Oh
man.
yeah. I did not give a fuck.
Have you gotten COVID yet?
I think so. I couldn't smell for like 4 days.
Wait,
Motherfucker said, I
are you
think so.
vaccinated?
I'm vaccinated.
Oh, so wait. Recently, you think you got COVID?
A month ago. Yeah. I couldn't smell like for like 4 days.
What about taste?
Everything. Yeah. I can. Everything tasted bland. But Monday through Friday, like during the week, I eat like fucking bran flakes and like fiber cereals and shit. So I couldn't really tell. But then like the
then
second.
you had a donut, and you're like,
Like,
oh shit.
mm,
no, like
It's a
second.
donut.
Yeah, no,
It
second
don't
day.
taste like jelly.
Second day, I was like taking a shower. I was like, wait a minute, can't smell the soap. I was like, holy shit! But I got tested like the third day, and I was negative. But for 100%, I had it.
Yeah.
Like, never had that weird like fucking.
Did you feel
like,
weak and shit? Or
Nah,
You weren't congested or anything?
nah.
He's just so healthy. He's
Yeah,
just so
this
fit.
motherfucker. Ooh.
You-
I wasn't-
Did you,
His
did you get
muscular ass
Pfizer?
face.
I got Pfizer.
Yeah.
His muscular ass face.
Yo, you know they used to
You're
call me that
chiseled,
like in
man.
high school.
Yo, when you smile, it looks painful. It looks like your skin is
So
just like-
chiseled.
his skin's about to crack.
I can't
and
tell
bleed.
is dimples or fucking just fucking lines.
His skin every time he smiles is like,
Oh my god. I'm so fit.
yo. So wait. You were felt a little congested though, or what?
Nah, I just couldn't smell.
Nothing.
It was
That
wild.
boy healthy.
And I
man.
was like sticking like fucking Q-tips up my nose. I thought I had some fucking crazy boogers up there.
So you got you got all the gossip. There's so many LA DJs that got it right. So many,
Yeah.
recently too.
so many. You ain't gonna say no names. You don't have to say no names.
They all said it for themselves, bro.
But
Yeah.
they're not vaccinated, right?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
That's
I don't
the
know how
question.
people be lying, man.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
I heard about that.
Well, with
I mean, a
the
lot of my
part-
close friends who aren't like, you know, fucking far right or conservative, they're scared of the vaccine too. Like, it's just not just like, you know, the MAGAs and shit.
Are they minorities?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder now that it's FDA approved though if that's gonna change.
Yeah,
their
that's
mind.
definitely-
Man, you see all that other shit? Fucking what's his name's been posting?
Wait.
Who, are you talking about Joe?
Yeah.
What do
Joe
you-
Mazzi,
Our favorite. Yeah, we've been talking about
He-
some
he-
classic moments of this podcast.
you got a good remix of that S House
Yeah.
song though. All I need is your love. I was like, oh man, this remix is good.
It's crazy. Like that's
I'm gonna change the name on who remixed it.
JM remix.
I'm like Joey Mazzola remix.
Wow.
Did you hear what he called his latest tour? Freedom 21.
I mean, yo, look at he's stacked. He's stacked.
All he does is
He
wear
got
that
dates.
American flag fucking hoodie and shit. He
Oh,
wears it
does
to
he?
all his fucking all his
That's
gigs.
funny, man. Good for
Yeah,
him.
he's still fighting for the good fight, you know.
Hey.
I'm just like Joe, give it up, buddy.
It's weird. Like me, does Joe hit you at all or no?
He'll send me like remixes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
but
just-
not in the
he
conversation.
doesn't like.
tip.
He just randomly texts me.
I mean, we don't engage in like all that political talk, man.
Yeah.
I just
But
keep
does
it
he
sep-
do that to you? He'll like randomly text you like
He'll send me songs and shit.
Oh no, see he sends me like an article.
Oh wow. Nah.
Like, I'm still right, motherfucker.
He'd be like, "So I'm still crazy, huh?" And he'll send this over here, and then he'll be like, "When am I gonna come on the podcast again? I think we need a round 2." I'm like, "No, we don't need
Nobody wants a round
We did enough, man.
We
That-
did
that
it.
one episode.
we don't need
Too
another
much, man.
round 2." I just like try to like unplug from the politics.
Yeah, me too.
And I just be like, "Yo, how's your family, man? Yo, congratulations on your you know, like
The
on your
monsters are
kid."
hitting crazy out here. Just making up
Yeah, I just
conversation.
I just changed the shit up, yo.
Yeah.
And then he just gets like, "Yeah, everything's fine," because he wants to talk about the conspiracies, right?
He wants to.
He's deflated.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants me to bite, and then I don't bite, and I'm like, "Yo, how's the family, right? Is your family good?" "They're all right."
Yo, yeah, they get into it, man. I just not my thing.
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I kind of remember. I think we had a conversation maybe 2014 or 15 with how Phase started.
Oh yeah.
But was it? I don't know if it was you or Deluxe, but was it an accident?
It was an accident. Yeah.
Right. Like y'all got booked at the same time.
No. So Eric and I were roommates.
Okay.
We lived at the one, and then I was off that night. He was doing bank. He didn't want to go by himself, so I was like, "I'll pull up, whatever."
Yeah.
Went and we just got faded, and then we were with like, they had booked like some IG model takeover, and we're friends with them, so they're all hanging out. We finished. We're blacked out. We go to XS, and Ghetto was playing. Finish, and then Jesse was there. Jesse Waits. And he was like, he looked at me like, "Whose backpack is that?" It's like, "One of you." It's like, "No, it's Eric's." Like, "Hop on, play some hip hop." Like, what the fuck? It's like, "Yeah, people are leaving. Just play some hip hop." I was like, "Well, Eric can't do it because he just did a gig. I'll hop on and Eric will be on the mic, whatever." So I hopped on, played. We kept the room till like 4:30, and it was like, "Don't tell Sujit, don't tell Sujit." But someone like fucking snitched on us. Get a call, Sujit the next morning, like 5 missed calls. I finally called him back. "So, excess last night, huh?" Like, fuck. I was like, "Dude, we were so blacked out and, we're just having fun." It's like, "Well, normally I would be mad, but they offer you guys, like, some dates."
Oh,
And
with
whatever.
you guys together.
Yeah, we're like, "Oh, shit." So,
Yeah.
So wait, how did you guys come up with the name?
just 5 Eric Deluxe.
5 and Eric Deluxe.
I think the
Fade.
night I saw you, it was at Bank, and you're like, "Yo, we're trying to figure out a name."
Yeah, we
'Cause
couldn't.
for whatever reason, they had the DJ booth on the floor at that time.
Yeah.
remember? Yeah.
Oh, no, that was, like, later.
Later.
So,
Okay.
later, that's when, like, Bank, like, Light Group was like, "Yo, let's do 5 Eric Deluxe together." And then Dre's.
Mhm.
And then, ultimately, Hakkasan Group signed us.
Yeah.
So,
I remember when you guys came to, when the new offices were there in Vegas.
oh,
Came to
yeah,
the new
you guys,
office.
yeah, you did, you launched our,
Did the logo.
did the logo.
But I was like, you guys are starting a I remember I was confused. They're like, we're starting this group, and I'm like, who's the I was like the EC twins, like that.
It was, yeah, dude. Honestly, it was just like, it was like an accident, man. Like, so it just kind of came about.
Yeah.
Like, it was mainly Suja was like, "You guys need a name because
Yeah.
you guys have exclusive deals. You guys can't all play like at these spots, so you need another name." We're like, "Fuck, I don't know. What do you call yourself?" Like, fucking.
Wait, what logo did you do?
He did
I
the skull.
logo.
Oh, the skull.
So half is like half of the skull, half
The chubby
like
one at the time.
the chubby one with the sticky eyes, and then the other one's like normal. What
Yeah,
it-
but we got to change that now because y'all both like skinny
Chiseled up.
faces now, yo.
Well, this guy's chiseled over here.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
Yeah. You did the hoodie and a couple tees.
And they had like the tour dates on the back,
yeah,
right?
and you wrote
Yeah.
like this fucking little blip. It was pretty funny.
I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it was.
I still got the signed autograph from you guys.
What is this?
Oh yeah, our first residency was for Omnia
Uh-huh.
opening,
Yeah.
and yeah, and Sal Wise, shout out to Sal. He's like a genius. He's like, "Yo, we gotta do all this. We're gonna have signed fucking autograph photos," and it was like me, like. I was like, looked like Birdman, like with the Birdman hand rub. It's the worst shit ever. I still have it. It's funny.
Yo, you've been in, you're basically raised in Vegas, right? You're from Cali, though.
yeah.
Cerritos,
I
right?
went to high school out here.
So you've been in Vegas this whole time.
Yeah, I grew up with the scene.
Do you get tired of the nightlife out
Oh,
here? Yeah.
even, dude, like to like 2019, I was so over it.
Really?
I didn't practice. I didn't download. I would download like on the spot. You'll see me like at high, like just or whatever,
Yeah.
just downloading like right before I go on.
So
But
the pandemic kind of helped
Renewed,
you, right?
yeah, my love for just DJing. Like, it's just like, damn, like we took it for granted, or we had it so easy,
Yeah.
and just got taken away like that.
Yeah.
So
Were you scared when the pandemic happened?
a little bit, because like, you know, I was worried about my parents, like, and fuck, I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? But then, you know, made some good investments and shit. I was chilling, and then Twitch just got me through it.
Yeah.
Exercising,
Yeah.
yeah. Started cooking and shit.
You stopped doing Twitch, right? Or you took a
No, I just didn't have time, man.
break?
And then by the time like Monday comes around, I'm just too lazy.
Is the Twitch is still going?
Oh no, yeah,
It's still doing
yeah,
well.
I
Definitely.
heard like, you know, like the subs are down, but the ones who are killing it, like Angie, Bella,
Yeah.
Friends in.
Franny, #1 DJ on Twitch.
Yeah. Scene.
Scene, Zach.
Yeah.
Zach, yeah.
You know, Deluxe went on like a few times. He was killing it.
Yeah, I saw Deluxe on like every day for a while. For
Oh,
a
yeah,
few
yeah,
weeks,
yeah.
He was on every day.
Yeah. He had the Delta, so he was just like.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
You
he
got
was
it?
I noticed that, like.
Oh no, he talks about it. He's like, yeah,
Yo, Cookie.
guys, so I'm here.
Jordan got that picture. We might want to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
yep. Yeah, you just sent it. You sent it to me like last week.
Yeah.
Can you text it to
Text it to
Jamie?
me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, we putting that in the episode.
I had to hang it up at noon though. In the office.
Oh my god.
Yo, do you remember we had the wall of flame
Oh shit.
Yes.
at the new offices in
Yeah.
the early time?
I remember that, yeah.
So early on,
What
there
was
would
it?
be 944 magazine
Yeah.
or Las Vegas Weekly.
Mhm.
They would post pictures of everyone in the clubs, right?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
It was like napkin nights. It was like and they would always have a picture of the DJ or the DJ's drunk,
Yeah.
like hugging each other.
How about this one?
Yeah. And then, yeah.
Dude, it was like the same photo they used for like 10 years.
And this was like, and that towel fly. You look like sleepy as fuck, like you just woke up from a nap. Like they were like, "Yo, 5, we're ready to take your
Time
picture."
to get on. Yo, time to start this.
dude.
He just took that picture. Yeah, yo, man. I remember the wall of flame, and we would just
We
have
used to
all
have so
of
much
these,
fun, man. Just post.
just cutting these pictures out and putting it on the wall. And then sometimes the DJs whose picture was on the wall would come visit us.
We have to take the picture down.
Yo, I missed that office, dude. I was,
What were we doing? I was like, "What? Why did I open this store?" I was like, the biggest regret. And then it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I was
You had
like,
a big ass
And why
warehouse.
you dragged me into the shit?
yeah,
Damn, I used to have so much fun there, going there just trying on clothes and
Oh,
shit.
man.
Oh, I remember
Not
those
buying
pictures.
anything.
the
I remember
prince,
those
the Prince
pictures.
of Cambodia
Yeah.
when he would come in.
Oh my god, dude.
Without a shirt.
Asking for a discount.
Come on, you didn't ask for a discount. You got it.
No, you know what he would do to me though? He'd be sending these girls over. He's like, yo, he texts me. He's like, hey, yo, this girl's coming through. Like, hook her up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'd be like, yo, all right, man. All right, man.
Oh,
We have to like lace up one of his shorties at the time.
Damn, I wish I still fit.
I mean,
those.
also we had the 5 shirt
Yeah.
we put out. I was looking for mine. I couldn't
yeah,
find
I
it.
gotta go to my mom's. I'll find it when I get over
I
there.
had
The
the
5 T-shirt.
yeah.
That was so random. Why did you guys do that? I don't remember.
I don't.
I don't know.
It was just
Because
like,
That's
that
like before-
picture, you had like shades
yeah.
on it, and you was like holding your stomach.
I was like before I got really big, so I was like,
you were like stocky, like
yeah.
Like
But I still had like a belly, but
Yeah.
But it was like I used to play football in high school, kind of body. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, like But yeah, that was when like, when you were big though, you look like you could fuck some people up. You was like strong and
yeah,
shit.
no, I was doing push-ups and shit. I was
Yeah,
doing like
yeah.
100 push-ups.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he was solid. He wasn't like a loose, like flabby.
No.
motherfucker,
It wasn't like a soft.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a soft fat. It was like a. It was like sturdy.
It was like
Sturdy.
It
was
was
like
like
sturdy
A
fat.
sumo wrestler.
like an
Yeah.
offensive lineman.
Yeah,
You mean Hawaiian?
yeah,
Hawaii.
yeah. Like a tire. Like you know,
That's the Michelin man.
like yeah.
Oh my
Michelin
God.
Man is exactly.
That's him.
He was like strong. Like,
Yeah.
You know, like I would like punch his arm, and I'd be like, "Damn,
Oh,
what's
damn.
up? Like you still,
Concrete.
you know, this motherfucker still got."
Yeah, I used to go to the gym, but like just not do cardio. I just live.
Yeah.
So all the fat will get strong. That's all.
Nah,
Wait, go ahead.
nah, because maybe you just go eat and just like you just sit there and ask me like, so like when you eat, like you just eat again an hour later and you're just food just keeps pushing down.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was saying when you take, oh yeah, because I was like, I don't even think he takes, like his body doesn't digest anything.
It just pushes everything.
At one point, he would just eat and then he would just shit out.
He'll come to the
half-
shop, eat, do hot and juicy. Then come
Yeah.
to the shop, take a shit.
Yeah, but it was like the he wouldn't even digest it. Like his ass was just pushing out the chewed food from like an hour ago. You know what I mean?
Fucking
Because he
fuck.
would just eat like hot and juicy, and it would be here, and then he'd eat pho, and then the pho would push the hot and juicy lower, and then he'd have fuku burger, and then he'd have something else, and then like, and you know what I'm saying? Like his body wasn't absorbing. His body was just
Damn.
exhausted. Like,
It
yo,
just
we can't
passed.
absorb any nutrients. You just keep pushing the shit out. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
man,
crazy,
he's a
man.
lot. Late night was the killer though.
We used to have a lot of fun though, like just having dope ass dinners, like doing foodie ass shit.
Dinners after the club was fun.
Full Kim
Yeah.
Long.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
him.
Wait,
long.
what happened though? Why did we all like kind of? I feel like as we got older, we all kind of separated. a
Yeah, I
little
mean, you guys were busy with new and
bit. yeah,
other shit, and then I kind of went back and forth.
was going
to
back and
LA.
forth, yeah.
yeah.
He got a G-Wagon, you didn't.
No,
Yo, you guys fucking killed me when I pulled up with the G-Wagon.
no.
You
know
to
what?
the office.
You know what's the problem though, man? With Five hang out with a lot of new motherfuckers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Jerry Lorenzo. You know what I'm saying? IBN.
IBN,
You know?
Jasper.
These motherfuckers, they don't like. He try to act brand new around the motherfucker. You know, like like who the fuck you think you are with his G-Wagon ass? Like, you know
white,
what I mean?
white on white.
It was like
That
white.
was like a
Shit
white,
was sexy though.
milk white.
The stormtrooper.
yeah,
with the extra lights.
Oh man.
yeah. You can't act like you can't act
that was
fly
fresh.
like you can't act fly around us like that.
Opening
like,
fucking
but like
restaurants
subtle, like
and shit.
subtly, like a beep beep, like yo, like what is this? It's fucking. This is like the Housewives of Hollywood
Yeah.
or Beverly Hills
Oh yeah.
car. Like what are you
Yo,
doing?
I
with
drive
this shit?
through Glendale. It would be like 10 other white ones. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I get rid of this.
Harry and Harad just driving next to you.
Yo,
Oh,
that's
man.
wild.
Yeah, man. So wait. So let's go through the phases of Five really quick.
Yes.
right.
There's the
Go
5
ahead.
faces of 5.
The 5 phase. Well, I don't know if there's 5 phases.
Let's break them down to 5.
All right. So like the early phase was like hip hop, backpack,
Backpacker.
Hip hop
5,
side.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then there was like, I don't know, like the nightclub,
The beginning of the
Beginning.
The rookie.
the nightclub, doing the
rookie.
nightclubs.
the Abe Froman kind of.
Well, that was before. That was like beginning of the nightclub was Warren. Warren and Obi-Wan, the two that put me on. And then you know down the line, Afro. I met Vice. Me and Obi met Vice at the same time.
yeah.
And we became like really close.
Yeah.
And they met Stone Rock and AM and everyone.
And then you were like DJ 5 for a minute, right? Foodie 5.
I was like, yeah, Foodie
Foodie
Pete's the
Huxtable.
guy, like the meme dude. I was doing memes and shit.
There was like Ty. Yeah. Oh yeah, you were the meme guy.
the meme
Wait,
guy.
no.
That's when we stopped our group chat.
Yeah.
Was
Because-
this around the same time he was
No,
on
I was
Vine?
vlogging. I was sending you guys the vlogs. And you're like, what the fuck?
No,
Yeah, no, yeah.
before
Yeah.
this, before this.
So there's
Before
like,
this.
so you know how like we say that D has a thotty, like he's thotty
Yeah.
D.
Yeah, yeah.
5 was thotty way before him.
He's the originator.
Because 5 was hanging out with these like
All the waitresses.
these
Yeah.
these young 20-year-old waitresses. So his maturity level just like went down 10 years. So he's sending us shit that like these waitresses watch into like the grown man group chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be like a kitten, like, you know, playing with like a yarn and
Well,
then
this-
like falling off the sofa. And we're like, why are you sending this
Did you guys
to
follow
us, motherfucker?
You guys didn't follow him on Vine, that's why.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Vine 5 on Vine was a different person.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember 5 on Vine.
5 on
I was
Vine.
doing. I was on Vine doing
It was
dumb
too
shit
much.
too.
Yeah, I was doing too much. Oh, it was too much. I looking back, it was like cringy, man. I was like, oh.
Oh, the Entrepreneur 5. The opposite.
Then there was the.
No,
yo,
it was the same. He was the same.
wait. Meme 5 was you and the Thanksgiving Day turkey on Las Vegas
yeah,
Weekly.
yeah.
Yeah. That's when I was like, this dude's like, he's like Carrot Top. He's like Liberace right now.
Yeah.
That boy's-
He's like a staple of Vegas because they
And
got
that
him.
issue was
Yeah.
everywhere too.
Yeah.
Like I'd be
Yeah.
like at like a smoothie shop, I see the turkey. Like I'd
Yeah.
be like at like
This is
Whole
when you were
Foods.
dressed.
Yeah, my mom has like 30 copies at the house.
And then there was Travis Scott 5, right?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
When he would name drop Travis Scott all the time. Are you still in that phase or no?
Nah.
You dropped Travis Scott?
Oh,
He
man.
would name because you was tight with him.
Yeah, like we met
From the
him when he was
beginning.
like, before he even blew up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brad-
Deluxe.
yeah, me and Deluxe.
Yeah,
like,
Deluxe was a very Travis Scott.
we met at the same time.
He pushed him
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, so we were like pushing him and like just help, like and he became.
Bigger than
I feel like we helped him out a little bit.
Oh,
Nah.
did you see that?
Dude, this
Jesus.
guy used to call me like FaceTime.
It's
I was like, yo, man, can't wait. When I turn 21, I'm gonna come rock with y'all. He turned 21. Like Antidote just came out. I was like, bro, it's over.
That timeline is off, but we'll let it live.
yeah.
That was a fun period.
Yeah.
Travis Scott 5.
Travis Scott.
Ty Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
That was
That was
phase.
like part of the meme. Yeah.
So we're like in what, like Marathon 5 phase, right?
You're in
Marathon
yeah,
5.
You're in like the 40-year-old 5. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like when dudes like turn 40 and like they all start running and like
Yeah.
exercising. Like that's like I'm going
Midlife
through that
Crisis
phase.
5.
The what?
The Midlife Crisis 5.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a midlife crisis yet.
Nah.
You
Yeah,
think
nah,
it is?
nah. I mean, the G-Wagon is probably a midlife crisis.
That was probably a few years
That was
ago.
like a few years ago. That was like 4 years ago.
That's definitely some. You're in like midlife crisis phase a little bit. You.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, you think so?
Yeah, a little bit.
What do I do?
What did I do? Really?
you
We
do,
just
man?
had a full fucking episode
We
about
just had an
shit.
intervention. It didn't.
It didn't,
didn't sink in.
The audio snippet was him.
It didn't sink in with this motherfucker, right?
Jesus.
He tried to play us. You know what I'm saying?
Again and again and
Nah,
again.
man.
No.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe
See,
you're
he's
right.
doing that thing that
Yeah,
he
you
does to
see?
shorties. No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
You right, boo. You
Yo,
right.
he did it
You're
again.
right.
Yo,
You're right.
you right. Remember? You remember?
No, you right. You're right. You're right.
I forgot about that too. Just brought it up.
That was the last
That was the last time.
scam party.
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah,
2019.
2019.
And we
How
all
remember that?
DJ'd. Yeah. And then
That's right, you guys had a,
somebody checked D-Miles and he was, you right. You right, baby.
Oh my
you right.
God.
You had to be there.
Yeah, we had to be there. I don't want to get into it, bro.
Shout outs to,
Yeah.
you know,
Wow.
respect.
Oh man. AO5.
yo,
200th episode. Thank you for
Thank
dude,
you,
thanks
bro.
for having me.
coming through, man.
She called
Appreciate
Wasn't
you,
that, wasn't
man.
that hard? See?
no, I mean,
See,
you know,
you're always
you just
welcome.
have to reach out, you know.
No.
You see, fuck these guys.
I knew.
You should feel some type of way because he dissed you. And
No,
he
no,
definitely dissed you, yo.
I used to give them discounts at Riff all the time. And
No, it wasn't.
I used to give him free shit at Newt without
yeah, he wanted the fragment ones. He's like, yo, I don't see 1200. I'm like, give me 900, bro. No, don't tell nobody. But you see, he couldn't come
Nah,
through.
but
Now.
nah, man.
Nah, I
Appreciate
would
you guys.
never feel no way type of way against 5, man.
Nah.
I got, you know what? 5 hooked me up, man. When I like had trouble getting gigs in Vegas,
Yeah.
and I wasn't used to like the new EDM shit.
Yeah.
And I asked 5 for some songs. He gave me like his whole set. He just follow this shit. Just don't bite my shit, but these are songs you need to play. I never forget that, man.
Don't bite my shit, but here it is.
No DJs would do that shit.
I mean, I feel like we all did that. Yeah.
But no, that definitely helped me out.
I mean,
Yeah.
back then we used to always like trade music and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, it doesn't happen as much nowadays. Like, you know what
Nah,
I'm
I'll
saying?
be honest, man. The first time I ever headlined at Hyde, I don't know if you remember. Like, I hit up 5. I was like, "Hey, man, like, I need your help." He was like, "Yo, come to the crib." He was like, "Here, he was like, whatever's in my laptop."
Yeah.
Like, literally the first time I ever headlined
I mean,
at
'cause,
Tao.
But,
I'm sorry, at Hyde.
Yeah. But like Graham and everyone looked out Vice, so you know you
Yeah.
gotta pay it forward.
It all gets paid forward, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
I got a
and
question
shit.
for 5.
Mm.
Are we doing Hawaii this year?
Dude, wow.
A few years back, went to Hawaii. Well, 5 was DJing Hawaii for his birthday.
yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, I want to hang out. So I
Yeah,
went up, met up with him.
Yeah.
Had like one of the best times ever.
Yeah.
Just hanging
It was
out
your
in
first time in
man.
Hawaii, too,
First
right?
time I ever went out
We're
there.
wilding.
Yeah, man.
I feel like Never just doesn't travel though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you went to Texas.
Yo, we took
and
it
it
like
was just like, oh my god, like
The lemon pepper wings.
I mean, it's been like 2 years
lemon
since
pepper
I traveled,
wings
man.
in
Wait.
Texas.
yo, I feel like every
You just need to get out more, man. You
I
just need
mean,
to
but
go.
it's been 2 years, man. I
He
haven't
just goes to
traveled
New York
nowhere.
and Vegas, and New
I know.
York and Vegas.
Yeah.
And then
San
Miami
Diego.
from time to time.
And
Yeah,
Miami,
Miami
yeah,
sometimes.
I know.
And then LA when we drag them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, Hawaii was fun. Yeah, Scratchy's birthday is coming up, so we're planning a trip.
Oh,
if
nice.
you want to come,
Nice.
yeah. Let me know.
You should go.
You
Yeah,
should
we
definitely
need like never on a good.
we need more Neva and Hawaii
never-
photos.
Relax, yeah. Living his best
The
life.
cabana shirt.
need
That was
man.
fun, man. That was a
Yeah.
good time.
Lemon pepper wings in Texas.
Yo, but for real, like for some reason, every club I DJ at in Texas have good wings.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's South.
For real, I was playing at Bell Station and they had good wings.
Yeah. Yep.
No, he was swearing by these fucking wings over here.
Nah,
Jamie went to fly out to Texas
Yeah,
just
just
to
for the wings.
taste the wings.
I'm telling. I told George. Yeah, told fucking the fellas to fly out. You gotta go to Texas, man. It's a good time.
I would never eat a wing while I'm DJing somewhere. I would never fucking touch
No,
that shit.
I ate it while I finished.
Yeah, it was at the end of the night. I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah, okay,
spinning,
okay.
man. I wasn't like,
I
yo.
saw you with headphones on eating the wings, bro. You were eating.
That was early in the daytime, though, man. That wasn't prime time.
I was
when I was in the
zone.
This motherfuckers. Next song. Next song.
I did 2 days there. The second day, I was eating wings, and some chick came up to me, was like, damn, you still eating wings? I'm like, these shits are good.
Wow. Well, Hawaii, you got to do. You definitely got to do
Yeah.
Hawaii.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let me know,
The
man.
dough whip and everything.
Yeah, my,
Go ahead.
yeah. We took you to the pineapple plantation.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dough.
the Dole Whip.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got pictures.
Holy shit, dude.
Yo, man. What do you call it? 5.
Yo,
Good to see you, man.
Always.
thanks for having me,
Thank
man.
you
It
for
was a
coming
pleasure.
through. It wasn't that bad, right?
Nah, it was
Painless.
amazing.
Painless.
It was fun.
See?
Nah, I'm a fan. I'm always cracking up.
He is a fan.
He's doing that Hollywood shit. I'm a fan.
No, he listens.
Yeah, because I was hit
Hanging
Jamie.
out with the homies.
Yeah, with the homies.
No, I was hit James like, yo, what names you guys bleep out?
Oh, he'll call me for anything. Be like, yo, what was this about? I'm like, oh shit, you're listening.
Whose name did we bleep?
Yeah, that's the one.
He already knows.
He needs to
Right?
gossip.
He
needs to
just wants to reconfirmation. He just wants to reconfirm.
fact check.
He already knows. This dude is all knowing, man. This motherfucker.
He's
he
very
knows everything
trustworthy.
right now.
What sign are you? Let me know your sign.
Sag, dog.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody loves a Sag.
Yeah.
Dude, it would be crazy. He would be knowing all like everyone's rates, yo.
Yeah.
He would
He
know.
used to. I don't know
Yeah.
anymore. Suja, like, you know, I'm always like hanging out at the scam office.
Yeah.
So every time I pull up, Suja she'll close his laptop.
Oh, for real?
Or when he walks away, he's like, no.
Oh yeah, he used to like bribe all the little workers at Scam.
I'll be like,
too.
I mean, I don't really care who gets what, man. To be honest, it's just
But they used to tell you, though. You didn't even have to ask.
yeah.
because he would bribe them. He would bring them food.
Take them-
But there'll be DJs
Take
that be
them
like,
to lunch.
I'll be like, be certain DJs. I'll be like, I won't even ask him. It's like, yeah, man, I played blah blah, and my rate. Man, they paid me my rate, like, you know, like $2,000. I'm like, oh, cool, man, dope.
I know. I feel like
He'll
when
come up
someone
to you
tells me, someone tells me their
I
rate.
feel like it's not the right rate. It's not the rate.
I feel like when someone tells me their rate, like
It's like-
I got to take 25% off of that.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
their rate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
rounds
saying?
up. They round up.
Yeah. I'm just like, why are you telling me all that shit? I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
5, thank you, man, for coming through.
No, thank you guys, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Peace. We're out.
Peace.
Peace. 200.
If you want to watch more episodes from R.O.A.D Podcast, click either links on the left or the right. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page and get updated on new uploads throughout the week. Peace.